We're live.
Oh, all right. I thought we were taking a picture.
Just a picture.
There's me trying to take a picture.
Pass the ashtray off there. No, we've already took the picture.
The Zama lamp.
That light's well bright behind us.
Try to turn the light off.
That's a bit better. Let's not. Hey up, Mandems. Oh.
Just remember, Ash, keep it clean.
Marcus. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Michael Ball, Scott, Drastic G, MM Picker, Dave Smith. Yeah.
Are they all here? Are we live? Are we on?
We are live. Please do not swear.
Do not swear. We are live.
Hello.
Right, Gareth, Mrs. Finger,
Hey, y'all.
Kelly. How we doing?
Hey.
How is everyone? Sorry about the light. You'll just have to put up with it for now.
Don't worry about Ash hogging the screen either. I'll just sort of be.
Funny, David.
I'll just be on one side, like this. Half in, half out.
Yeah, I did have to do a bit of running the other day on Brad's video.
It's all good fun though,
Did he
isn't
tell you why?
it? Because a big pike jumped out of the water and tried chasing down the road.
No, you might want to turn around and face
The window. So you can get better lighting.
Yeah, no, I can't at the minute.
There's
too much crap on the other side of there.
Yeah.
We're alright, Ian. How are you?
Hello, Ian.
Thanks for the parcel for the girls, by the way, Ian. And Jack as well. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, I can't turn round at the minute. Need to sort all my junk out on the other side of
You
the
should have
table.
nicked those blackout curtains. Oh, you could have had them blackout curtains from my bedroom.
Which ones?
They're from the front room when I got kicked out of my flat. They would have been perfect. Can we turn this a little bit like this?
Yeah. Yeah, man. So just some dudes come round and we're just gonna do an hour's live stream with you guys.
Why was you running on brass?
Brad's channel. I was running on Brad's channel because we went to see an old steam crane.
When was this? Yesterday?
No, a couple of days back.
Alright.
And we went to the steam crane.
Yeah.
And I put my stuff down.
Right.
Climbed up the crane. And then we carried on up the canal for probably about 10-15 minutes.
Right.
Got my handy cam in my hand. And then we turned back. Hi Trina, we turned back.
Yeah.
And I realised I'd left my camera bag right next to the crane with all my cameras in it.
Oh God, classic Ash.
So I had to run like hell down the canal to. Luckily, my bag was there and my cameras were still in it. But there had been a girl that had walked past us who would definitely walk past the bag.
Absolute classic.
So Brad thought he'd exploit my health and
Make you run.
laugh at me while I was running up the canal to try and get it. Yeah, I know.
God,
silly me,
funny.
silly me. Shouldn't have done that, should I?
It is a bit light, isn't it? It's a bit light. This thing. We need to somehow block it out.
How can
Which is
we?
funny because the sun's actually on that side, shining that way.
Yeah, I know. We'll just have to make do for today. Yeah, well, somebody did walk past where my camera bag was, because some young girl walked past us, and she couldn't have got off the canal any other way apart from walking
Hello,
past
Jake.
that.
How are you doing? Are you okay?
Hi, Jake. You all right, lad? Look like you had fun in Tenerife.
Budgie.
Exploring with Jake's just joined us.
Budgie smugglers.
Yeah, budgie smugglers. God, I wouldn't be seen dead in them.
Jake, is it true what I see? Are you in Deadpool 2? Is that right?
Well, I believe so, yeah. Jake, Exploring with Jake, apparently, he's an actor and a model. So, he's just got a part, and he's actually in the new Deadpool 2 film.
Look at that.
So, how cool's that? He's actually in the new Deadpool 2 film. So,
Wicked.
What part are you playing, Jake? I take it, is it an extra?
He's playing the part of Deadpool's right hand as a hand model. I'm only joking, Jake, obviously.
What? Come on, you got to tell us, or can you not tell us what part you're playing? So yeah, we've got a Hollywood star on tonight. Is that what you went to Tenerife for, to do the filming? Did you and Brad get...
Tetanus shots after you.
No, I've thought that's mine there still. It's only a little cut now.
Show me. Oh, that's going manky, mate.
Huh?
Nothing.
Well, I've not lost my finger yet, and it's not gone septic, so I should be alright. I think my tetanus is in date, to be fair. I didn't have one too many years ago. They what? What's that? They spend that, what? They spend their weekly at users... What's that?
What?
Ian.
They spend their week using Silvo to polish them up.
Yes, mate, not much of a part, mate. Don't matter, mate. It doesn't matter. It's a part in a Hollywood film with Marvel as well, so that's even better. But yeah, I know went on holiday, mate, for an explore, mate. Yeah, I've watched one of your videos. I've not got around to watching them all yet, Jake. But you know me, I'll get there. Did you go to that mansion today, Jake? Well, hopefully you didn't, because I'm off this week, so I can come with you and we'll go and do it. You want a part?
Hello, Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn, you alright? The new one is cool and not me.
No, so he didn't.
So you didn't go?
So the new video's cool, but he didn't go exploring today.
Sweet.
So it should be called today, not exploring
Right,
today.
alright then, well let me know, Jake, and we'll sort out, because what I'll do is, if you want, you might as well jump on the train at your end, and I'll jump on the train at my end, and I'll meet you at Piccadilly, and we'll have to get the tram to Salford, won't we?
Yeah, as long as you don't meet in the middle.
Well,
The big
we will,
fiery
no, we'll
explosion.
meet at Piccadilly or something like that, and then we'll go from there then. If that's what you want to do, mate. I'm busy Tuesday and I'm busy Wednesday, but Thursday, Friday and Monday, well tomorrow, I'm free. So, if you want to go, let me know. I've been looking at sea kayaks today that I want to purchase, so I can go on the waterways myself and maybe get a bit of an advantage. Yeah, I'll Facebook you, mate, after the live stream. And I've also been looking at new grappling hooks, because I'm getting absolutely sick of carrying around that big massive anchor. It weighs you down so bad.
No, that's just your big belly, that, mate.
No, it's not. So yeah, I'm looking at purchasing 2 items, like I say, a kayak and a grappling hook, a smaller one.
It won't let him comment because you're too fast. You're asking him too many questions at once without him answering.
Are you going to get pickled? What?
Oh.
I don't understand, Mrs. Finger. Was it Mrs. Finger? Oh, old man. Sorry, old man. It's because Mrs. Finger's got the same logo as you. Drunk? No, I won't be getting drunk. I've got a couple of cans in the fridge.
What now? Hello, Gary.
Hi, Gary. How you doing, mate? Not long now. Couple more months and we'll have Red Dead 2. Whoa, can't wait. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Piccadilly.
Oh, Piccadilly. Silly. Nah, we might have a drink on the Urbex. You never know. But, yeah, so, really, it's not much to say, to be honest. We only got Brad's anchor back the other day, his grappling hook, because he got it stuck, but you'll have seen that on his live stream.
Heavy Metal Magnet is checking in.
Hello, Heavy Metal Magnets. Hello, J-Man Show.
He's checking in.
So, yeah, like I say, we went and got Brad's anchor back. That was that. I've done a video, but I've not put it up yet. I've not even put it on my laptop yet, so I'm going to probably start with that this evening. But I'm thinking tonight I might watch one of the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit films. I'm feeling Hobbitish today, so I think that's going to be my plan for tonight. But I can still get the clips uploaded to my laptop first.
I do it in while you're watching it, can't you?
No, because I like to zone out to the film.
Who's Paul Brannigan? Hello, Paul Brannigan.
Any relation to Gary
Well,
Brannigan?
that's what I was just wondering then.
I thought Brad would pop.
I thought it
That
was going
little
down when he got it in,
boat.
to be honest with you.
No, he didn't pump it up fully.
I like how you was ignoring my comments though.
What comments?
When
Oh,
he
the
was
other
live.
night?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Why? Why? Do
Yeah,
you
so is he related to you?
Why?
You thought wrong.
It looked like it, Brad. It looked like it was going down to me.
Notice how he pops up just as something said about him. He's always watching in the
It
background.
did look like it was going down.
Hobbit or troll? Troll.
Troll.
Troll. Nah, I like the Hobbits, me. So yeah, I might watch a Lord of the Rings. I have got a video to edit and do. In fact, I've got another little one that me and Reese did when we were out magnet fishing the other day on the Peaky Blinders set, but I don't know if it's worth doing or not.
Well, Reece already put that up, hasn't
Yeah, I think he has, yeah. But not everybody from my channel watches Reese's channel, so
he? We'll send them all over to watch it.
we can do. Go and check it out. Clan Outings.
There we go.
It's Peaky Blind. I've not even watched it myself.
I know, Vernon Troy dead. I know,
Vern
Jesus.
Troyer.
Mini-me.
Yeah, that's mad. That is
Crazy.
mad. And it looks like it was, I don't know if it's true, and don't quote me on this, but it looks like he was having mental health issues and it could be suicide, to be fair. Which is bad. But yeah, sea kayaks. I've been looking at them today. Brand new, the 250 quid delivered, free postage and package, but the ones what we used on holiday. So they're solid.
All right.
They're a bit longer than that one that I was on.
What the hell are you going to do with it?
Put it on my roof of my car,
Right.
drive to where I need to go, and then get my magnet in it and all that, because it's solid in it, so there's no chance of it being popped.
What, to a canal?
Well, not to a canal. I'm thinking more lakes and ponds and things like that.
I can just picture you now pulling some air from the side and just going plop.
Oh well, but no, you got like elasticated webbing. Well,
If I were Brad's raft after being part of that pirate video rescuing a hook, would be a bit deflating.
yeah, that's a good one, that Ian. But yeah, so I'm looking at a kayak as well. Definitely looking at getting a kayak, sea kayak, because I think it can go on to big ponds and quarries and places like that. Hello, Reese. How you doing, my mate?
Right, Reece.
Clan Outings has just popped up now, so if you want to see his videos, go and check him out. He does videos with me, and then he does his own videos, and he does some with Brad, so it's worth a watch. If you want to go and check his channel, do so. But yeah, like I say, I'm looking at a sea kayak. It's got webbing on the front, so elasticated webbing, so I can... Hi Neil, you okay? So I can put stuff in the webbing. It comes with a backrest, which is the main thing for me, because last time I went on one I had to keep lying down because it was killing me back. It's not going to be for a couple of months yet until I start work, because obviously they're not cheap. They're 250 quid. You're crying about carrying... No, it's fine. The boat, I'll just drop straight in the water. Don't worry about that. I won't be carrying that.
He's got a point.
No, trust me, I won't be walking far with the boat. Just, I've got a 4x4, so I can pull right up to the side of the canal or the ponds or whatever, drop the boat in the water, and off we go for a little sail down the canal. So yeah, man. So that's what I'm thinking for the future. Might be not ready till probably next summer, because like I say, it's 250 quid. No, I'm not getting one like yours. Yours is too bloody... I'd end up popping that in no time, Reese. Yeah, and you can also, you get... You don't have to drag it. You can get like a trolley that you put it on. So I could always take the trolley with me, put the kayak in the water, chain the trolley to a fence or something, go off, do what I'm doing. Or get a drag boat. Yeah, I think I'd have trouble launching that, to be fair. Yeah, I get a proper lock. I get a proper chain lock, a proper lock and chain. It's Kevlar. I don't know. I reckon I want a solid one myself. You can still puncture a Kevlar one. So yeah, that and a grappling hook. The grappling hook I'm going to get in a couple of weeks, because it folds away. It's a mini one. It's only about that big. Get them on eBay for a couple of quid. So I've already got that in my basket. I'm going to start getting a banner. I'm going to get a big canvas banner made with my YouTube name and channel on it. And I'm going to start going over to motorway bridges and hanging it off motorway bridges and sitting with it for an hour, letting people see my channel, and who knows, go to a few different areas, and hopefully it'll get some more subscribers in. Thinking of ways to advertise for the channel, because like I say, I've got to try and build my subscriptions up. I'm grateful for everybody that subscribes to my channel and have done and are now. So yeah, expect cannon fire, Brad. Yeah, dead right. At least mine won't sink. Cheers, Gary. Thanks, lad. Thank you. So yeah, so I've got a few things in the pipeline at the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna get on it. Definitely gonna get on it. Get and do it. It's just getting around to timing and funds. Like I say, I'm gonna get some milk out there. I think he's teething again. My son's teething at the moment again, so he's you probably hear him screaming in the background, but he's going to bed now. He's in the other room out the way. What is dude watching? He's watching
Something from Britain's Got Talent on Facebook.
Yeah, just watch all sorts.
You know what it's like on Facebook, don't you? You start watching one video and then you can't help but watch more.
I'll sink with a brick though. It won't sink with a brick at all. I'd like to see you throw a brick, Reese. But yeah, so like I say, I'm thinking of ways to invest in advertising for my channel. If anyone's got any ideas that they'd like to share with me, then it won't hurt. No, I don't have Facebook. Oh. So yeah, like I say, any ideas for advertising, let me know and I'll take them into consideration. But at the moment, my subscription's going up nice and steadily at the moment. So yeah, really good. I'm really impressed. I'm now at 1,710 subscribers, which is good. Outrig, that way you can. Yeah, ma'am. Wish we could see the car crushed, mate. I know, it was a bit of a... It was having a busy day at the scrapyard, so yeah, I couldn't really do it. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some sort of either magnetic or stickers or something for the car. I'm going to get that stickered up or something. So, yeah, that's a good idea, Mrs. Finger. I'm thinking probably magnetic ones so I can take them off when Mrs. is driving and she doesn't have to drive about with my car like a billboard. But, yeah, that's something I'm looking into. See if you can get a view of different cars getting a crush. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. That machine's amazing. Yeah, it's good to see the engine pulled out. It was. I enjoyed that video. It was great, but like I say, they were busy at the scrapyard. A fairly expensive way to print business cards and then just leave them in place as you go. I was thinking that as well, Ian. It's not very expensive. I can go on Vistaprint and I can get 500 cards made up for about a £5 or a £10. So that again is something I'm looking into, probably getting some cards made up. And like Ian said, leaving them in places, but obviously I've got to make them stand out. So that's something Brad had done in his early days, so that might have helped Brad, so I'm probably going to do the same. Yeah. Not set up a PayPal account yet for the merchandise, for the hoodies and that, but I will get round to that. Right,
Did Vista, great cards. The same Vista does great cards.
Yeah. Vista, yeah, I've had business cards off Vista before for me electricals works and that, but yeah.
Hello, David.
Hi,
Beach.
David. You all right? So, like I say, it's just that the next couple of months is going to be trying to promote the channel as best and as much as possible, really. Yeah, I could get waterproof stickers on my boat. I could get car stickers for like people that want them. I could send them out to them and they can put them on the back windscreens and things. Nothing massive, but something about that long, about that big. Saying JUSTASH YouTube, you could have them. So there's many options. There's definitely many options. It's just seeing which way I want to start with it. I'm probably going to start with cards and work my way up to banners and stickers, but I thought a good idea would be to get a big thick canvas banner made up. Could probably get them made up for about 30 quid for a decent size one, and go and put it on the motorway bridge and wait with it for an hour, and then move to another motorway bridge in a different area. And you know, there's a lot of cars go past these bridges in an hour, so maybe that'll help.
Yeah,
but I'll have to stay with it
just
because
keep putting out good content, Ash.
yeah, that's another. Obviously, that's the main one, putting out good content. But it's just to make people more aware of that I have got a channel and where to find me, basically. Do you want to have a chit chat with them?
Well, you're right there, Charles, talking at you.
Well, it's the Ash and Dude show.
Yes, I am quite happy sat here listening to what you're saying.
You
could give out free condoms with a saying, "Don't catch STI, but catch me on my YouTube channel."
Hey, I bet that'd be quite cheap to have them made up.
Oh, that's funny. Do you network on YouTube, Ash?
What's he mean?
Going on other people's chats and
Yeah.
yourself.
Well, I don't go on other people's chats to advertise myself because I don't like doing that, because it's like, I don't know. It's just a bit. It's not right, is it? If you do, just go on. You have people come onto your live stream saying, shout me out, shout me out. Now, if it's somebody that's been on for a while, I don't mind doing that.
Reciprocate.
But
maybe Ian. And no way am I getting JUSTASH tattooed on my forehead, though. No way. Not a chance. Am I getting JUSTASH tattooed on my forehead?
no, I wouldn't let him. I wouldn't. No chance. It would be funny, but I wouldn't have him do that.
Yeah, get SJD put on your head, though. JSD. I can't even pronounce it right.
Just some
Bloody
dude.
hell, yeah.
What's that say?
You need to sit on the other side of the table so we can see you better. We can't, unfortunately, Brad.
Would you ever beg, and would you?
I wouldn't ever beg. I would comment and be honest.
Yeah, that's it, innit? You need to sit on the other side. No, I don't, Brad. I can't sit on the other side of the
I
table.
looked for you on Facebook and couldn't find you. JUSTASH.
Yeah, I know, but people are having trouble finding me. I'm going to have to get that as an open page, but again, I've still not got round to it yet. I do need to get my arse in gear really and do some advertising, get myself known out there, have some
Wash off temporary tattoos made.
transfers. That might be an idea.
Could do.
Henna tattoo.
You could go into lives and subscribe to participants and they might reciprocate. Yeah, you could do, but that's I don't know, that's my opinion is that's not getting real subscribers, is it?
No.
It's not getting you might get numbers, but you're not getting people actually watch your videos.
Hello, Malta. Oh, bet you've got some nice weather over there.
Can you close the drapes? They are.
They are shut.
They're just, it's like bloody thin cotton though, isn't it?
What's that say?
You guys could make a bunch of temporary tattoos for the kids and just pass them out when you're out fishing.
Could do, but no, my luck could get them all wet and then all stick
Saw
together.
knives.
Go get a 10 a.m.
Got to go.
All right.
It's 10 a.m. in Canada. Start my day shift soon.
All right, have fun, Canada.
You on about people asking? Yeah, people asking for shout outs, Brad.
Yeah. That's what I was on about, Brad. You get it a lot, don't you? You need to look at descriptions and what kind of channels they have. Yeah, that's true, you do. Hand out t-shirts or some merch. Yeah, it costs you money. It costs you a lot of money to get merch made up, doesn't it? So I'm not made of bloody money.
Just get loads of plain paper and write JUSTASH on it and hand it out.
Is that because you've seen my live feed chats? Well, it's constantly. Yeah, you do get a lot. You do. Remember me and Brad did a live chat for a live feed for him getting his grappling hook back.
I know I was watching. You kept ignoring the comments.
Well, I weren't just ignoring you, so I was ignoring a guy. Somebody kept coming on set. They just come on and put, "Oh, give me a shout out, give me a shout out." It's like, I've never heard of you before. I don't know who you are. Hi Wayne.
Hi Wayne, you're right.
Don't know who they are. I've not seen them before. I don't mind giving shout outs. You guys will know I'll give people shout outs, but I'm not just going to give shout outs to people that don't contribute to my channel. That's not the way it works. At the end of the day, you guys come on my channel all the time. You take part, you join in, you support me. I don't mind giving you guys shout outs. I get notified about your live videos, Brad. So yeah, that's the way it goes. If it's somebody that had taken part in the videos and things, then they'd get shout outs. But I'm not just doing it for people that just jump on, want to take your subs and bugger off to the next channel. Because if that was the case, I'd be doing it, but it's not the right way of doing it, and I don't believe so anyway. Yeah, good point. Make good videos and the people come. Hope you both doing well. Loving the videos, Ash, and always.
As always, he gives a shout out.
MRD. There you go. Shout out to MRD.
+1. Why have you put +1 at the end, MRD?
I get on your YouTube videos at work. Oh, we know that treat now. I'm surprised you've not been caught off your boss yet. Wake up and...
Says the end is near. Watch JUSTASH now before it's too late.
That's it, innit? That's it. Might do a daily vlog one day of just a day in JUSTASH's shoes, but I don't know if it'd be boring.
I think it would.
Not boring.
It'd be wake up, have a sleep for 2 hours, get something to eat, watch a bit of telly.
Hi, Blazing Magnets. How you doing? You been out magnet fishing today? We just been out on a live stream. Right, well it didn't come up. I need to check my notifications then on your channel because it didn't bell up, unless it's because I'm on here. But yeah, how you doing, Blazing Magnets?
Oh right, okay, I see. Why for Jeremy? Why +1 for Jeremy? What's that? I don't understand.
I don't know. Jeremy always gets live shout outs.
No, but he's put MRD 223 +1. It was 224. Oh right, okay, I get it now. It was 224, so he's changed it to 223 +1. I get you. Okay, I'm with you now.
We are all good. Pulled 5 bikes out. That's in all. Best time for us. Good. Well, me and Brad. Well, I pulled a load of crap out the other day when we went magnet fishing in the city centre. But like I say, that's a video that's to come probably Tuesday, maybe Wednesday this week. I'll put that up.
Your camera keeps turning more towards you, Ash.
I don't know why. It's because I'm not camera.
I think you keep turning it without me realising.
You got a mobike. Woohoo, Brad. We're always pulling mobikes out.
I've got a mobike at work.
You should be saying that, really.
Whoa, do you know what? We've told them to come and pick it up.
Have you?
Yeah, I've not come and picked it up.
Loved yours and Brad's vid. They were great. Loved Brad in the dinghy. Mobikes are common. Mobikes are very, very common.
Well, they come into Stockport. They got put into Stockport and...
They're now back out of Stockport.
No, after 11 days, they got pulled out of Stockport, and then a week later, they come back into Stockport. What's that all about?
Because they've been to the warehouse and restocked up.
Apparently, they were getting terrorised.
Yeah, that does work out as well, eh?
It's not exactly a great...
We wish we had a mobike here. I'm sure you'll find one eventually. In fact, tell me the area you're going to go magnet fishing, and I'll bring you one down and throw it in, and won't tell you where it is. So yeah, that's that. Who's just come on there? Catherine. Hello, Catherine.
Did you ever figure out if it was a human body?
No, not had any human bodies.
What was a publicity stunt?
what was the publicity stunt, Brad? I think if they tried magnet fishing here in Regina, all you would get was shopping carts.
Pedal bikes, but no motorbikes. The motorbikes, Stockport. Well, they're back now though, Brad, aren't they?
Yeah, they're back in Stockport.
Are you saying they pulled them out as a publicity stunt just to get them to be used more often?
Right, yeah, probably.
Well, they said
a lot of them did get nicked in the first 24 hours.
In the first 24 hours, loads of them got nicked. And the people, because they hire people to go around on bikes to pick them up with these big carts behind them. You see them driving around town to quite small. Apparently, they're all getting abused.
What is they riding about?
Yeah, picking these bikes up.
Thank you for dumping their own bikes in the canal. The publicity on your YouTube channel. Ash, with the luck, you would get caught chucking it in and issued a fine. Yeah, knowing my luck. Yeah, knowing my luck, Ian, I'd end up getting caught for throwing a bloody motorbike in, even though I'd already pulled it out. But yeah, you find them everywhere, these motorbikes. They're absolutely everywhere. Who knows, they might be coming to a town near you next. You might be pulling them all out. Who knows?
I don't see how they're making money on it myself.
I can't see how they're making money.
What is it, 50p for half
Hi
an hour?
Edward, you okay? Yeah. Ash, get a Harley Davidson motorcycle and tow your boat on it. Do you know how much Harley Davidsons are? They're a lot of money. They're a lot of money.
Knock off and get a Harvey Davidson.
A Harvey Davidson. Buy one from Cheetah Mill. It's not a Harley. It's
£50 deposit on the bike. Yeah, even that though, Brad, you're still not making much, are you? 50p for half an hour.
If you deposit, so that £50 deposit.
Yeah, but you get that back though, don't you?
Is that every time you use it, you have to give them a £50 deposit? When you finish using it, they give you the deposit back?
Which is ridiculous, really, because once you've dumped the bike after half an hour and someone else picks it up, how do they know whether you've damaged it or someone else has damaged it? It's a scam. It's an absolute scam.
Motorbikes seem that
motorbikes are not indestructible. Yeah,
indestructible.
I've seen them absolutely trashed.
Yeah, well,
absolutely.
I'm sure if you really wanted to destroy one, you could do. The rims of the wheels are plastic. They make their money from insurance claims off the stolen bikes. Yeah, they probably do. You know, their insurance premiums though must be sky high.
Rocketed, yeah.
Because how much did they say each bike's worth? About £500.
Oh, well, they've got trackers in them. They've got
a tracker. They've got solar panel.
They've got them automatic locks.
Nylon wheels. No, you give them £50 until you never use them again. They sit in their bank and gain interest.
For what it's worth, Brad, yeah. That 50 quid that you spend, yeah, on a deposit, you may as well go on one of these sites and buy one for 20 quid.
What, your own pedal bike?
Well, yeah, for what it's worth. And then go buy a lock for a tenner.
But I think the idea of it is.
And then with the other 20.
No, but the idea is that you can come out your office or out the pub or wherever you are, scan the barcode, jump on the bike, pedal off to where you're going, lock the bike.
That's depending that there's one outside your office in the first place.
No, but you've got a thing, haven't you? So you can find where they are, can't you?
The nearest one might be 2 miles away.
I might get my boat out next week.
Well, apparently, Reece.
Well, that's no good because I can't come out with you. It's only a one-man boat, innit, you silly sausage.
Next week, apparently. This week, sorry. It's supposed to be snowing again.
Yeah, snow this week, apparently, for the UK.
So, make of that what you will.
Ah, Brad, can I get in your dinghy with you? What to go? No, no, you're not. Hopefully I'm going urbexing tomorrow with exploring with Jake, either tomorrow or Thursday or Friday.
Do you have a Waffle House in the UK? Yeah, just coming around off Ashes, he waffles all the time.
You're a dick. I'll just pop your boat, Brad, I don't care. I've still not waiting.
You would not pop Brad's boat.
I would.
I guarantee you would not pop Brad's boat.
They make 2-man kayaks. No, I'm going to get a 1-man kayak. It's a sea kayak, so it's quite a long one. Because you're jealous. What, of a dinghy? Don't be silly. Honestly. Yeah, do it. Everybody that wants me to pop Brad's dinghy when he's next in it, I'll just take my air rifle and shoot him from a distance. He won't know it's me then. I'm just waiting for him to be on a... I'll just wait for him to go past me on a bridge. I'll have my head ducked down. I'll just go... Pop. Bye. You can get them for 30 quid off the internet, so I'll just buy him a new one. No, I'll pop it so I can see you sink into the canal. Abandon ship. And if I shot it from a distance, it wouldn't actually know that it's going down until it had already going like halfway down, so we wouldn't have time to get to the edge, would it?
That would make a great vid.
It'd make a great vid, but I think Brad would fall out with me for a few days. But I think I could handle that, don't you?
So, should we talk about conspiracies?
Oh God, here we go. What conspiracies have you got?
I don't know.
Important question, Ash. Can you swim? I can swim very good, yeah. I can swim really well.
So you're not in work this week, Ash?
No, not this week. Do it, Ash. Ooh.
Do you ever watch Creepypasta on YouTube?
No,
You ever heard of Creepypasta?
no.
Pretty good stories. Fun.
You really don't know how dinghies work. I know if you pop it
A
with
naked guy just shot up a Waffle House near Jeremy.
Oh, what? That's not good.
No way. Crazy.
People are injured.
He must have really been unhappy with them waffles.
Yeah, he must have been. That's not good though, that.
The most excitement we get like that is people going to McDonald's trashing it by throwing
Yeah.
a chair somewhere. And it's in crisis. 4 dead, no
If
way.
you like creepypasta, listen to...
If you like, listen to who? Otis Jiry. If you like creepypasta. Right, Kelly, I will do that. That's definitely sure. Is there many
No way, 4 dead in the other way,
crustaceans living in canal?
What? What do
Is
you
there
mean?
many crustaceans
What
living
are
in
they?
the canal? Oh, yeah,
What's a crustacean?
something crusty for the nation.
Crustination.
Crustaceans.
And also, I could go on the Mersey and look at them bloody thingies, couldn't I? I could even go under Stockport with the solid one. Couldn't I?
Yeah, you could do.
That's why I want solid one, because if you bottom out, it's just going to scratch it. It's not
Crabs
gonna...
and crayfish.
Yes, we do get a lot of crayfish, and the rule is if you get a crayfish, you're meant to kill it because they're not good for the canalways.
I remember Buddy Gary Ghost Hunter doing his first magnet fishing, and he turned the camera off. They thought I'd throw it in one time, throwing it out, pulling it out again, and he had a fish. Remember?
Yeah.
I don't know what it was
Inside,
on.
well,
Like
it was inside something,
a
wasn't
metal plate or something he pulled out.
it? Yeah.
That was quite funny.
Yeah, that was good. But yeah, we do get crayfish and things like that. No, we don't get octopus, no. Snails, yeah, we get snails. We even get mussels, believe it or not.
Russian sleep experiment on creepypasta is best. I'll have to look into that one. I'll have to listen to that one.
But yeah, you're meant to kill. If you get a crayfish in the UK and out the canal, you're meant to kill it. Sharks. We don't even get sharks in the sea. Well, we do, but you never see them.
Well, there's been
We've had great whites off the coast of Cornwall.
in the Welsh, in the
In the Welsh?
in the Welsh off the Welsh coast as well, near Bristol that way. Bristol, the Bristol.
The Bristol Channel.
Yeah.
We get basking sharks every year, but they're just big dopey things. They don't hurt you.
No, the
Think our
house,
worst
the
thing-
house with no end is a great story.
I think our worst ones that we get are conger eels. They could take your bloody leg off them.
From the Congo. Would they be not Congo? eels,
No,
then?
they're just big long eels with big massive sharp teeth. Loads of them. But yeah, there has been there's sharks in Stockport.
Yeah, there is, Gary.
Yeah, lone sharks.
Yeah.
I swam with great whites. Sod that.
What type of fish do you have
What's
in
that?
the canal?
Crayfish or what?
An invasive species in the UK.
Yeah, which is why we're told to kill them, not throw them back. Yeah, we get big basking sharks. We get massive basking sharks. They're like the size of 2 double-decker buses put together. Ridiculous they are. And you can actually go and swim in the sea with them, and they don't tend to hurt you. But I wouldn't like to chance.
Oh, what?
my
Yeah,
luck.
Edward Griffin.
Yeah.
Crayfish with red stomachs kill, not the white ones.
We always get them with black. They're just black all the
Yeah,
time.
that's because the canals are dirty.
So
the
we
only
can't
reason.
really tell. Right, so I know that now. Thank you, Edward. That's a bit of useful information. So, if you're from the UK and you pull a crayfish out, if it's got a red belly, kill it. If it's got a white belly, throw it back in.
This
Apparently.
is not real. This is a conspiracy. We are not really here.
I don't know. I don't know if I can be bothered. Do you want a beer?
What?
Do you want a beer?
Why you said about a beer?
I've got beers in the fridge if you want one. I'll have. Go on, let's have a can.
Well, how many beers?
You can have a Carlsberg and I'll have a Carlin.
Oh, I can't have a cow.
No, we'll have one each.
Yay!
He always nicks me best beer. Always. Tell you what, when you get paid, you can bloody buy some beers.
I owe you £2 actually.
Oh no, just buy some beers.
I've got Colin up on my fridge and every day, sipping on that beer, sipping on that beer.
Cheers, everyone.
Fridges, they know, they hold my Colin, yeah. Dude, have you heard of Nibiru? Of course I've heard of Nibiru. Who hasn't?
What's Nibiru?
Obviously Ash hasn't heard of Nibiru. Nibiru is a supposed planet
Right.
that is being covered up, and once it passes by, it will destroy Earth.
Right. And how many million years is this going to happen?
Well, if you look around, yeah, it's been proposed to have passed every year since time began because no one actually knows. Oh, it's going to pass in 1999. No, it's not. And it passes, and it's going to pass in 2001, and then it passes, and oh, I was wrong. It's 2003. So, you know.
Is it your beer fridge? Are you? What's that say? Are you always?
Is that your beer fridge? You are always pulling beer and no food out of it, lol.
No, there's plenty of food in there. I just have my beer supply in there as well. God, gallon gob.
That was nice, that.
See, I savour my beer. Whereas he just goes glug, 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 and half a can's gone.
Yeah, but it's nice though. I like glugging. Glugging's nice. Have a glug.
No, it's not the beer fridge. Anyway, blazing magnets. I seen a picture of your back garden the other day, and you've got a hot tub. How cool is that? Or was you away somewhere? But you've got a hot tub and a nice chimney as well, and I was well jealous when I seen it.
I'm not worried because the world ended on the April 18th. Well, maybe the world has ended and we just don't know about it yet. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we're stuck in a time warp. Maybe we don't know because this is not real.
Have they not just discovered another planet as well past Pluto?
There's loads of planets past Pluto, mate.
I'm sure they just found. Yes, mate. It was in last. What's that say?
Yes, mate. It was.
Yeah, wasn't it last night?
You're
Look.
more than welcome to come and try.
I don't think you want to see me in my mankini. But yeah, it looks cool, man. You got a hot tub, you got a nice fire log burner in your garden. Looks quite nice, your garden.
If Ash ever does come into it, please make sure you put some piranha in first.
What, you've got, Kelly, you've got a hot tub in your garden as well. Well, who knows, if I ever become a YouTube sensation, I'll buy one. For now, I'll just have to stick to kids' paddling pool.
May it's a ghost of a chance. We're all dead. Well, you never know. For all we know, we really
Please
are
don't forget
just
to,
the fragments of someone's imagination.
Thanks, Gary. Again, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We've got 41 on and we've got 31 subscribers.
No, you got 41 on 31
41 and 31 thumbs up. Sorry.
Take the beard away from him.
Shut up, you. So yeah, now Blazing Magnets, you've got a mint back garden.
You can get them hot tubs now anyway. You can get them in Home Bargains eventually. There's selling them in there.
I don't know. I think theirs is a solid one.
Oh, it's turned again, your camera. Do you know what it is? It's because when you do that, it turns.
Yeah, it's you keep knocking it. Keep the clothes on, Ash. Oh, you can't get in a hot tub with your clothes on.
It's not. No, nothing's real. Nothing is real. Oh God, it was so funny on Friday.
I got a pool in my yard. Sweet.
How funny would it be to have
I just put a paddling pool.
A mental breakdown in the middle of a busy city and just absolutely losing it? I think that'd be hilarious. And just absolutely losing the plot in front of everyone.
I don't think that'd be hilarious.
I think it'd be so funny. And no one would have a clue of what is going on around them. They're like, what's this guy up to? And you absolutely lose the plot.
We still have to see the
pallet fence sometime. It's not a fence, it's a gate.
It's a big gate. We had a couple
If I'm
of
a
years,
figment
mate,
of my own imagination,
it's awesome.
sit down
40
and
degrees
myself,
when it's cold.
It's only a movie of a movie.
Hang on. We've
had it a couple of years, mate. It's awesome. 40 degrees when it's cold in the evening.
Yeah, man. Does it cost a lot to maintain them? blazing magnet. So is it quite easy to do it yourself or what? God, if we had a pill party, there'd be all sorts floating it in the morning, dead bodies and all sorts, bottles.
Remnant of
It'd be like
Michael Barrymore.
It'd be
I was
like
gonna say
Michael
that, man.
Barrymore's swimming pool.
You'd like that though, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't. Oh God, yeah, and also Vern Troyer, he's died, hasn't he? Gutted.
Dale Winton.
Dale Winton.
Who
he's died.
remembers Supermarket Sweep?
Of course, I remember.
My aunt, you know, my auntie and
Supermarket
uncle were on that.
Sweep. My nana still watches it on
Yeah,
Challenge.
my auntie and uncle were on that. Crazy, eh? Crazy.
Remember, if you hear the beat, you're on Supermarket Sweep.
Where the
Easy,
hell?
just need
Oh.
to put chlorine in it
And keep it
and
clean.
keep it clean.
That's what he says to me all the time.
Keep it clean, just some dude. Yeah, man. Do you know what? I'd love a hot tub. I'd love a hot tub. Anybody who got a hot tub they want to send me, send it to me PO box.
I dare someone send him a little tub that's hot.
Yeah, a tub with hot written on it.
Yeah.
Here's your hot tub, Ash.
Here you go, Ash.
Just enough to stick my little toe in it.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
I'd actually seen one on somebody's garden. And it looked like they'd had it taken out, and I was so tempted to go and knock on and say, if you're getting rid of that, I'll have it. Don't think it would fit, Ash. I know, yeah, going through the front door. We've got a parcel for Just Ash. Shit.
It's only a movie. I can have a Johnny Depp play me, and I'd like the role of Cary Grant. A tub of hot chili.
Yeah, man. That's definitely something I want to get one day. One day.
I'd have a breakdown in a bloody hot tub.
I'd just never get out of it. I'd do my live streams from in my hot tub, me.
That would be a horrible sight, Ash.
Right one.
Let's be honest.
Right one. I'll keep my pants on.
What's the point of having it then? Hello, Miss C.
Hi, Miss C. Alright. So yeah, is there anything anybody wants to ask us, question-wise? 1960s called. They want the rug back.
What are you on about?
1960s called. They want the
What are you
rug
on
back.
about? I don't know what you're on about.
Whatever.
I don't know what you're on about, mate.
Don't forget to put stabilisers on your
Pool for the summer time, about £8 would do it. When you're doing an urbex.
Hopefully this week I'm going to do one with Exploring with Jake. I'm going to message him after this. I might even be going tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? I'll try and get quite a few videos done this week because it might be my last week sat on my ass, shall we say.
We were thinking about doing a live stream when we were in it last night.
You should have done. That'd have been funny. Oh, it'd be nothing better than coming home after work, taking your shoes and socks off, getting yourself sorted and just jumping in your hot tub.
You'd never be out of it, that's your problem though.
Yeah, I know, I'd be in
That's
it
why
all
it'd be
the
so
time.
dangerous.
I'd be in it all the time.
You could paddle around your pool in a kayak.
What? Urbexing tomorrow, Breeze? Is that what you're on about? It's got...
Funky lights and stuff.
Yeah, man. It's a disco pool. If you're on about tomorrow, Reese, then I don't see why not. I'll speak to Jake, but you'll have to pick me up and then pick Jake up, and it's in Salford.
How do you know we sent in a computer How do you know we sent in a computer simulation? We live, you mean, Brad?
Yeah, I think he does.
we might live in a computer simulation. Who the hell knows?
Yay, Blazing Magnets hot tub party. Woohoo! Yeah, I'll let you know later, Reese. If you're free tomorrow, you can be the transportation. How's that one?
You can travel down on your boat, Reese.
It's a big mansion, apparently. Really big mansion. So, it's going to be a good urbex. I took Reese on his first urbex, and do you know what? He absolutely loved it. He loved every minute of it.
I like urbexing.
Yeah, urbexing's good. I enjoy it as well. But magnet fishing's good as well. I love that. Just don't slice your finger open like I did. Yeah, we will. We'll sort a collaboration out. Definitely, Blazing Magnets. Without a shadow of a doubt. We had a laugh at the competition. It was really great. We had a right laugh. He was there having his butty, and I walked over filming him like, you don't mind me filming you while you're eating, do you? He was just there chomping on a butty.
Was it spam?
No. Urbex's a castle.
I tell you what'd be good if it ever come empty. The armory.
Conway.
The armory on Stockport. If it ever became
I
empty.
don't think it'd ever come empty though, is
If
it?
it
It's
did,
an
that
army
would be
reserve place.
TA. Territorial Army.
Right, I'll sort it out then. I'll speak to Jake and I'll give you a ring in a bit, clan outings, and we'll get all your talk. Oh, in fact, clan outings, I've got something here that you might want to buy. Do you want to buy this torch off me, clan outings? It's quite bright.
Is it yours? Or is it Con's? When you put the gel in your cup,
Yeah, I put alcohol gel. Do you want to buy that off me, clan outings?
was it a bit sore?
You can have it for £2 if you want. Yeah, God. I'm blind! Ah! What's that?
It says you need to speak to Drastic G. He's your man.
About what? That's mine. No, it's not. It's mine. It's been stuck in my house for the past 2 weeks. That's why I said, do you want to buy it? I'll bring it with me tomorrow, don't worry. You getting Magnet back?
I'm getting Magnet back. Them other magnets don't know how to act. Sorry. It's me freestyle. It's me freestyle.
They actually sell these in You and Me, you know, Reese. These exact same ones.
Oh, right, okay. He was talking to someone else.
But yeah, so hopefully Airbex is on for tomorrow in a big old abandoned mansion. But I'll have to speak to Exploring with Jake and see if he's free tomorrow. If so, game on. Game on, clan outings.
What's Danny's show about? What's his show about?
Oh, yeah, man. So, we've nearly been on an hour now.
Danny, what's your channel all about, mate?
Jeez, I can't see there. What?
Or you're an arsehole.
Can you see little dots everywhere now?
No, because luckily I shut my eyes. Random stuff. Well, I've just subscribed to you, so...
Yeah, man.
There we go.
That's it, innit? That's it. So, yeah, like I say, Airbex hopefully tomorrow. Some magnet fishing coming. Your videos coming out this week as well. One from last week. And, yeah. So, hopefully, there'll be a lot of video. If I can get a couple of weeks' worth of videos done this week, I'll be happy. And then I can just stagger them then over the next couple of weeks.
Pardon me. World War II Wendels had all had their magnets stuck in the last vid.
Sounds like you're wrapping it up. I don't know. I don't know what much more to say, to be fair. Can you think of anything you want to talk about while you're on?
I've got loads of things to say, mate.
Well, go on then. Chat away.
Let's talk about the flat earth. Let's talk about conspiracies. Let's talk about, living in a simulation. Ask away. Let's talk. I don't think you guys would like my channel. I do nothing but washing laundry live. That sounds really interesting. I'd watch you do some laundry live.
Seriously?
Yeah, why not? I've got some rainbow coloured rope, but I got it when I did a tip run. Well, boat wars, the reptile people. I'm waiting for Pirates of Stockport versus Pirates of Manchester. Reptile people.
You mean the reptilians?
Reptilians. So you've got the Queen, you've got all the presidents of the United States. All of them. They're all reptilians. Supposedly. Do we believe that one? I don't know.
Got to go dig in the garden now. Right, take it easy, MM Picker.
See you later.
Thanks for watching.
See you later. What about the moon? Yeah, who thinks the moon is hollow? I love this one because it's interesting. Because there was I've said this before live, but I'm going to say it again. There was a satellite travelling around it, and they crashed it into the moon.
Have you seen the video of the Earth breathing?
So anyway, as I was saying, there was a satellite going round, and they crashed it into the moon purposely, and the moon rang out for nearly 3 hours, like it was hollow. Work that one out. Why would it do that?
Could just be the type of material it's made out
Well,
of.
no, because if it's solid, it wouldn't. vibrate, would it? It wouldn't ring out like a bell. They said it was like a bell vibrating.
Mooney's made of cheese.
I would ask you all about predestination, but it isn't on my programming.
What do you think about people not time traveling, where they warp,
Warp?
where they just disappear? I've been watching videos on that today where there's been people that just they're in the middle of the camera, then all of a sudden the teleportation.
We still get snow in the garden for another day or two. Shadow people. Shadow people, there's one. There's loads of them, isn't there? You watch loads of videos with shadow people on. Interesting, but they're always in your peripheral vision. That is a very interesting one. What
Well,
are
I've been watching videos of where people have teleported from here to here,
What,
blatantly on camera.
on your table?
Shut up, you idiot. There's a guy on a pedal bike and he was about to get hit by a lorry, and all of a sudden somebody's ran over,
Yeah, it's fake. It's already been proven
flash
to be fake.
and
That.
flash,
It's
and
already
he's
been
there.
proven to be fake, that, mate. They've already come out and said it was a publicity stunt. I've seen that one.
Yeah,
Physics say parallel universes are a possibility. Well, they are. It depends, because if you believe we can see something like 13.4 million years into the past by looking, that's the starlight that we can see in the universe. No one knows what's beyond that, but that's just because that's how long the light's taken to get to us.
Right.
If the universe is infinite, that means that there's an infinite amount of possibilities of what the Earth could be, and if there's an infinite amount of possibilities, that means that every possible scenario that's ever been could have played out, meaning there's an infinite number of Earths in the universe, meaning that when I say now hello in another one, I've just said goodbye. So it's crazy when you start thinking about it. It's really strange. I've just battered your head saying that.
Yeah, you have. You can see, can't you? You can see
Yep.
the cogs going click, 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 click now.
Well, atoms can only be arranged so many times before they've got to be rearranged the same way again.
Right,
Do you understand that?
yeah.
Yeah. So once you've done a cycle once and they've gone on a cycle again and rearranged themselves in exactly the same way, and then you're opening up the possibility that everything's playing out exactly the same, maybe with a slight difference. So where tonight I'd come round and done a live stream with you, in another parallel universe, I've gone, sorry mate, I don't really want to come round tonight.
That's every other night.
Well, yeah, but you know what I'm saying though.
Yeah, I get you.
So where you just said before, Jack's teething, somewhere else, he's just been put in bed and gone straight to sleep. Every possibility of every action has been taken at some point.
But why? So,
All right, what about the Mandela effect? Have you heard about the Mandela effect?
No.
Okay, so Nelson Mandela was in prison.
Right,
Yeah, you know that.
yeah.
Now, millions upon millions of people can remember him dying in prison in the 1980s, yet he didn't, and he was released from prison and died in 2011. But millions and millions of people can remember him dying in prison, so you're getting into parallel universes there now. And it's not just that.
Yeah, but if it was a parallel universe, then it wouldn't be on this Earth.
Well, no, but they're saying because they cross over and time resets itself. For example, here's one. Here's a better one for you. Star Wars.
Right.
Right. The famous line that Darth Vader says to Luke Skywalker. Does he say, Luke, I am your father? Or does he say, no, I am your father? What does he say?
I think he says, Luke, I am your father.
Okay. Nearly everyone can remember him saying that. But if you watch the film now, he says, no, I am your father. Yeah, if you watch interviews with Luke Skywalker, with Mark Hamill and Earl Jones, who voices Darth Vader, yeah, they both say, Luke, I am your father. But when you watch it back, the film actually says, no, I am your father. Even though it's famous for saying, Luke, I am your father.
Yeah.
That is called the
That's
Mandela
weird.
effect.
That's weird.
Because everyone can remember one thing, but then all of a sudden, you're told it's something else, and it is something else. So, you know, the world is very strange. A very strange place. So what the hell is it? No, Luke, I am your father. No, it doesn't actually say Luke at all. It just says, no, I am your father.
Luke, I am your father.
The Bernstein Bear, there's another one. The Bernstein Bears. Or is it the Bernstein Bears? There we go. There's another one.
Bernstein Bear.
Do you remember them? It's a set of books, wasn't it?
No.
See, now it's spelled differently now, but when you look, there's actually written on lists of books where it's spelled differently, the way people remember it. But if you actually get the books, Shazam and what was the other one? Kazam. Is it Kazam? That was never actually made, the knockoff. Shh. That is the Mandela effect.
Interesting.
You look into it, Ash. The Mandela effect. You'll
Yeah.
find it interesting watching it.
Will do.
The ultimate self-put down.
What the hell?
What?
Look. Look at the picture.
I didn't even notice that then. Just go back up.
What's he foot?
It's gone. It's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Go on, crawl back up.
Fancy having that for your picture.
Where they rewrite history, if I remember. David Beach.
Gary will be giggling at that.
So yeah. Anything else? Can anyone else remember anything? Have you heard of the Mandela effect, Emma?
So up until then, no.
If you've never heard of it, look into it. I find it really interesting, personally, and I think you will too. If
1984.
what's 1984, David? Is that when Nelson Mandela supposedly died in prison? Yeah, I'll tell you what, let me get a few more examples up on my phone.
Hey man, get some up. Let's see what's what. We've been on for an hour now. An hour.
The the Mandela effect.
That's the time when you, Ash, Brad.
Beam me up, Scotty was never said.
At the time when you, Ash, and Ash Brad are together, I think there is 3 Stooges. Rewriting history.
Yeah, someone's rewriting history at some point. Either that or it's
Beam me up, Scott. It was never said.
Nelson Mandela's death. Right, yeah, let me read this about Nelson Mandela. Yeah? So, the first Mandela effect on the list is one.
I feel a different Mandela effect, Stella. Go on, Gary.
Right, listen. So,
Talk about the earth breathing.
died on 5th. So, he died on the 5th of December 2013. Yeah? However, many people in different countries clearly remember Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s. Some even claim they remember his funeral being broadcast on TV. The Berenstain Bears. That's them. There was a set of books. Yeah?
Right.
What is the name? How it's spelled?
Right.
Yeah, so... See how it's spelled Berenstain, S-T-A-I-N.
Yeah.
Bears, with the A in the last syllable, not an E. So it used to be Stein, S-T-E-I-N.
Einstein.
Yeah? And people have got books with it like that, but then now when you look back, when you look now, it's spelled completely different, and no one can remember it's being spelled the original way.
Somebody spelling it politically correct.
No, it's because it's happened one way. You don't leave your camera at the crane, Ash.
I know, yeah, silly me. Ash,
Yeah, here's one I've never seen.
mate, got to go and... Alright, take it easy, Blazing Magnets. I'll see you soon. And yeah, I'm coming to your hot tub soon. I got a hot tub, we're having a hot tub party. Woo! That'll be cool.
Yeah, the number of US states. Here's one. I've never heard of this one either. The United States of America is a federal republic consisting of 50 states. So why do many people recall the United States including 51 or even 52 states? I don't know. I've never heard of that one before. Anyone else? Let's see what else is here.
I thought some of them, but I've just forgotten.
Oh, here's one. We Are the Champions. Queen song.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So, we all know the legendary Queen song, whose final lyric is, "No time for losers, because we are the champions."
Of the world.
Right? But, in fact, "Of the World" isn't included on the song, even though everyone can remember it is.
Well, it says it on the...
If you listen to the song, the very last line now, it doesn't say "Of the World" at the end.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, get it on.
I can't play it now, but I'm going to in a minute.
The explosion of the Space Shuttle Challenger. The second orbiter of NASA's Space Shuttle program, the Space Shuttle Challenger, exploded on January 28th, 1986, resulting in the death of all 7 crew members. However, many people recall it exploding earlier. Most of them are convinced the accident actually happened in 1984, not in 1986.
They could have delayed it.
Oh, here's another one. Remember the film, the program Sex and the City?
I didn't really watch it.
Yeah, but you know of it, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it Sex and the City or is it Sex in the City?
Sex in the City.
It's not. It's Sex and the City. When everyone can remember it as Sex and Sex in the City.
You used to watch that. What is it? Sex and the City or Sex in the City?
I can remember it being Sex in the City. It's not. It's Sex and the City.
Yeah, but that's just things that could have been changed.
Right, Curious George. Remember Curious George?
Yeah.
Did Curious George have a tail?
No, he didn't.
No, it doesn't say it in the line. I'll just put it up.
See, lots of people can remember
So
Curious.
why is it in my head?
Because
I know
that
it's
is called
saying-
the Mandela effect. You can remember.
It says I've heard it of the world. I've
Everyone,
heard it.
listen, everyone has. Yeah, look, here's that Darth Vader one. Darth Vader's phrase. Mandela effect, Star Wars, blah, blah, blah. The Empire Strikes Back, where Darth Vader tells Luke Skywalker, "No, I am your father." He's often misremembered as Luke, "I am your father." It's not. C-3PO's leg. Actually, there's another Star Wars-related Mandela effect. In Episode 4, A New Hope, many fans recall C-3PO as being completely gold. So they were greatly surprised when they discovered that he had a silver leg the entire time. I can't remember him having a silver leg. I can remember him being completely gold.
Completely gold.
The Mandela effect.
Yeah, but that could just be edited differently.
But how? If you've got
Just
people,
like the song,
people-
since we remember it,
people
it's been
have got
edited.
people have got VHSs and watched them back. With how can that be edited on VHS?
I get what you're saying.
What's this? Tank Man. That famous image where there's a Chinese man and he stood in front of all the tanks because of the communism. Anyone remember that? Do you remember that? No.
Look at this. That's
Can't believe everything you read on the interwebnets.com. No, heavy metal. You go and research it yourself, mate. Yeah. Well, I've just proven it with that song. Then it's not. That's just we've just proven that as fact, haven't we?
I am sure I have got a copy of Queen where it says "of the world."
Right. Well, later on we'll get it up and see. Yeah.
I am sure I've got a copy of it where it says "of the world." I'm
Paul
sure.
McCartney was dead once. Now he's alive. See, I don't know that one. Right. Here's one. Who can remember that famous
Right,
picture?
Chris.
Who can remember that famous picture? Anyone? Can you remember that famous picture? Tank Man, he's called.
Think so.
Yeah, right. Well, many people can remember, that he got run over by the tank, and they can remember blood being everywhere. But he didn't. The tank didn't run him over. But millions and millions of people can remember it being broadcast where he was run over.
That's because he teleported out the way.
Possibly. What's this? Spot on, Ian. What's Ian said? Freddie Mercury sang "Of the World" at a concert earlier on, but it was not used in the original lyrics.
Right. I do know. I remember a version of it.
I remember
where it
that
says
he
"of
stopped the
world."
tank. Yes, Gary, he stopped the tanks, but people can remember vividly that he was run over.
They must have been drunk.
You're drunk.
Bloody not.
Thank you, Ian, by the way, for your gift. I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to.
Yeah, Ian.
That sounds ominous, that, man.
No, I haven't got anything with it yet, but
You're gonna save it for your
I'm going-
holidays, aren't you?
yeah,
And get
I'm
something
going-
for your holidays.
yeah.
Did you hear that, Ian?
Thank you very much.
Let's see what else.
Yeah,
Here's one. Here's another one. Monopoly. The game Monopoly. The Monopoly man. Who can remember him having a monocle?
Yeah.
He's never had a monocle. Ever. I can remember him having a monocle. He's never had a monocle.
You mean the looking glass thing?
The glass over his eye. There was another one. Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to just get this up before I explain it because I want to get it right.
Don't know if Ian
Man.
heard you.
Man.
Did you hear Emma then, Ian? Flying the Vaseline. Yeah, yes, you are welcome. Sorry, it wasn't. Listen, Ian, she's more than over the moon with it, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
She's going to buy something nice for her holidays with it, Ian. Thank you very much for that. And the kids love the soft toys as well.
Hang on, let me find this. Just talk a minute, Ash, and I'll find this.
I just letting him find his. What are you looking for?
It was a guy, right? He landed, I think it was in Japan,
Right?
and he went through customs, and they were checking his passport, and it said he was from a country that's never been heard of before. yeah, and I can't think what the country was. And they said, hang on, you've got a fake passport. He's going, no, I'm not. He's going, that's
Thanks,
where I'm
Ian.
from. But it was actually, the country was, he pointed it out on the map, and it was, I think it was Andorra. He said, that's my country there. Why have you got it down as Andorra? It's completely different. That's wrong. It's never been called Andorra. On his passport, it was an official passport. Look, see, Kelly knows this one. Yeah, right. So everyone was thinking it was a fake passport, and he was getting
And
really.
he just disappeared.
Yeah, you're right. And he was going, listen, that is not Andorra. That's my country. I can't think what the country's called now. Yeah, but they put him in this hotel room with guards outside his room. Yeah, and he disappeared, never to be seen again. Hello, UK Adventure Cycling.
Hello, UK Adventure Cycling. How you doing, mate? Good to see you.
The world is a strange, strange place, people.
You've got me thinking now.
Well, good. The world is not as it seems. I guarantee you that. Let me see if I can get the story up, and I'll tell you exactly what it is.
Yeah, but maybe he disappeared because they had him bloody shot or done something to him, so he just mysteriously disappeared, they said.
No, because he was in a hotel that was stories high. They had guards outside the room
Yeah,
constantly,
it's
and then
probably
just
the
like
government
that.
that have got rid of him.
Well, you say that, but we don't know, do we? Man who claims.
No, but the likelihood is that, though, isn't it? That
Oh, I
the
don't
government have had him
Well,
done.
how do you explain?
Steve is correct.
Everything he had was legit. But can you remember what the country was called, Ian? I can't remember what the country was called. Who claimed?
He had visits from previous trips
Yeah,
to
he
Japan.
did.
He had stamps on his
He had
book.
stamps all over his passport.
They don't,
going
they
to
don't
Japan.
stamp your passport anymore.
Yeah, well, they do if you go into a country outside the European Union. Because you're
Lanzarote
travelling,
is
because we're
outside
part of
Europe.
Europe, yeah, we've got the right to free travel, so you don't have to get it stamped.
So is Lanzarote, yeah.
Dude, go to this channel. He was a good detailed conspiracy vid. Ben Theoporter. Glad you are back on with Ash. Oh, cheers, James. Thank you. Yeah, they do stamp your passport wherever you go. No, it's only outside of the European Union if you're inside the European
Ash's
Union.
kitchen is a strange place.
Man who claimed he was from
Open your mind a little.
Andorra.
You sound like, what's his face off, what's he called? The baby that come out of his belly on
Oh,
Total
please,
Recall.
anyone remember what the country was called where this guy claimed he was from? Because he's going to peck my head now and I can't find it. Airport.
It is interesting. I'm going to have to definitely look into it, without a shadow of a doubt. Not off the top of my head, Steve. It's right. My passport is full of stamps.
Disappearing man from Japan
Disappearing man from Japan
claiming
that ran
to.
with a can and was eating spam.
That's you, that.
I will look for it. Right, Kelly's going to look for it now.
Country not on
Earth.
the map. Let's see if that brings anything up. Torred. That was it. I've got it. I found it. Torred. Let's see here now. Should I read it to you? Right. You ready for this? If you've not heard the story, I'll read it to you.
Right, you ready for this?
So, right. So the story of the man from Torred begins quite specifically in many sources with a hot day in July 1954. On that particular day, a man was said to have arrived at Haneda Airport, also known as Tokyo International. This man had been described as Caucasian looking with a beard, whilst his primary language is said to have been that of French. It has been purported that he spoke Japanese and many other languages as well. So far, there is nothing extraordinary to know. The sequence of events then differs. The sequence of events then differs according to which version of the story one encounters. In one version, the man hands over his passport to be stamped, and the Japanese immigration officer notices something strange. Whilst the passport looked authentic, the country where it was issued, Torred, was recognised as non-existent, either by the officer or one of her colleagues, indicating that the man should be taken away for interrogation. In another version, the man mentioned that he was from Torred, and when the immigration officer did not believe him, he showed her his passport. The next part of the story details the man trying to convince the immigration officers that Torred... Oh, God. Hang on, sorry. The next part of the story details the man trying to convince the immigration officers that Torred does indeed exist. According to the traveller, Torred was located between France and Spain and had by then been in existence for 1,000 years. When shown a map, the man politely pointed to the area occupied by the Principality of Andorra and was puzzled as to why his country was called Andorra on the map. Both sides refused to give in. The Japanese officers insisted that Torred did not exist, and the traveller argued otherwise. So that's where it was saying on the map it existed, right there, where Andorra is. Okay.
Right.
Eventually, the man was held by the officers as they were suspicious that he might be some kind of criminal. They brought him to a nearby hotel for the night whilst they conducted their investigation. To ensure that the man did not escape during the night, 2 guards were placed outside his room. The next morning, when officers went to the man's room, they realised that he had simply vanished, as there was no signs of his escape. Additionally, all of his personal documents, which may serve as evidence for the story's validity, had apparently disappeared as well.
Even though they had his documents.
Even though they had his documents.
So that's weird. That.
So one of the most notable explanations for this incident is that the man from Torred had somehow passed through a parallel dimension by accident and ended up in Haneda Airport. It has been suggested that, based on this explanation, there is a parallel Earth which is similar to ours, with the exception that the locations called Andorra here is known as Torred over there. So that's coming. That's where I said it before about there being an infinite amount of space, an infinite number of scenarios that are happening.
Right.
So in that universe, yeah, it's not Andorra, it's Torred, and that's where he come from. And somehow, somewhere along the way, it passed through a portal. Whether you believe that or not is a different story.
It is weird, isn't it?
It's very strange.
Very weird.
But that's just one example of thousands of examples of really strange occurrences happening over the world that are unexplainable.
So there you go, people. Bit of mind-boggling information there for you.
See, and you don't like talking about conspiracies. See, that's just piqued your interest, hasn't it? Hey, I've read that out. Have I missed loads of comments? Torred. Yeah, Torred. So it's weird, really strange, isn't it? Really. See, this is how boring my life is. I sit there and look at strange crap like that all day long. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes your mind think overtime.
Of course it does. The corporate states of America.
Not the United States.
Is life better today than 100 years ago? Probably not, to be honest with you.
Well,
We're
we've
all
got more
slaves to the
technology.
system, aren't we?
Yeah, I've got one for you. Pokemon Go. You know what I'm going to say now, don't you?
Gotta catch them all.
No?
Go on.
Pokemon Go, if everybody doesn't know it, Pokemon Go is a game that you get on your mobile phone. And you go around all over the place and you search for Pokestops. Pokestops, you have to go in. And a lot of these Pokestops are like buildings,
Yes,
important buildings within the countries. Now, there's a conspiracy, it's been proven that a company that is hired by the American CIA developed this game, and that it is in fact run by the CIA. And basically everybody that's got Pokemon Go, right, when they sign to say, you know, we agree to terms and conditions, right, they're basically spies for the CIA without knowing it. Because all these buildings, all these places where you find Pokestops and Pokemon, yeah, around government buildings. Now that could be the embassy for, I don't know, Islamabad or whatever, you know, I don't know. Just it could be a town hall, it could be a secret facility, and this is where all these Pokestops are based around all these government buildings. You go into the middle of nowhere and you won't find any. But round where places like that, they are. And when you find a Pokemon, you open it up your phone and you find it, and it shows you a picture of the area, and it's a live picture of the area, and you've got to flick your ball to catch the Pokemon.
Not flick your ball. Yep.
Yeah, and basically the CIA can access that at any point and use that app to see what's going on around that building and around that area through your Pokemon Go app.
Yeah, well, you know, there's the other one though. That, yeah, he's.
Do you not believe that though?
I believe lots of things, mate.
I mean, after watching this video, this documentary yesterday, Unsolved Mysteries, I think it was called, or something like that. Anyway, it was saying that everybody's mobile phone and everybody's laptop and everybody's camera and everybody's webcam, whether your phone is turned on or not, the government can access your camera,
Yep.
and take pictures and watch what you are doing through your camera. And instantly, I put a piece of tape over my webcam.
That's what I've got on my laptop. I don't believe it.
I just put a... Do you believe that? And if true...
Well, it don't matter now because my phone's that buggered. Chris.
Honestly. And do you know what? It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, well, there's
wouldn't
one.
surprise
I was
me.
watching one, yeah, and a guy had 2 phones, right? One of the phones, he had everything turned on. Wi-Fi, his Bluetooth, everything was turned on. On the other phone, everything was turned off. It was going to airplane mode, etc., etc. And
Hang on, what's that one that Edward's just said? Ian said, sorry.
it was also rumoured that Tetris was a game put out by the USSR to distract the West. Possibly. Make a Faraday box. What's a Faraday box?
Yeah, what is a Faraday box?
I know this, but I don't know this. I've heard of a Faraday box.
But
yeah, so this guy
yeah,
he had 2 phones, right? And he did the same trick. He had the phones, yeah, and then he hooked it up to his software, and it tells you exactly where you've been, where you've stopped, yeah, how long you were stopped for, and
how many times you visit the place.
The phone that was turned off actually had more information on it than the phone that was turned on.
That's
which
crazy.
Is scary.
Yeah, it's apparently it's really bad for that on iPhones, whether your phone's on or not.
I don't care what they see. I won't be responsible.
But they're saying that everybody that's got these apps and got these phones, they're basically unknown spies for the CIA. And
is that why we should all go back to the old 3310?
I was thinking of going buying one, me. You know, the old phone.
It might be worth it. And in fact, if we all went back to the old Nokias, yeah, I bet we'd socialise more as well.
Yeah. That's true. I'm going to go and get a Nokia 3310 with no camera, nothing on it. Isn't it? Get back to playing Snake. Bleep.
No, because that was put out by the China to distract us from the goings on of the world. But yeah.
Oh.
I'm watching you on a potato. I'll be fine.
I always cover my lens on my laptop. Yeah. That's it. Dad, they're watching a video. They're watching a video, and your missus get a bit, a bit freaky. And for all you know, CIA are watching you.
A Faraday box is in your microwave. Okay, so a Faraday box stops signals getting in and out. Basically, is what you're saying to me. Is that what a Faraday box is? It prevents radiation. But how would you get a phone call if that's the case? They say soon you won't be able to buy a flip phone. Remember when the Matrix came out and everyone was raving about flip phones, and it was just a phone that flipped?
Yeah. Well, apparently they're trying to stop people making cotton buds these days.
Yeah, you know why? 'Cause it's a one-time use, and it's to stop plastic and stuff like that being used unnecessarily. So cotton buds.
Well, why don't you put them on wood instead?
Cocktail sticks, things like that. 'Cause it's something that's used once and then thrown away, and it's a waste. like what questions, Ian? That's what I want to know.
What was that one I heard on the thingy the other day? And it said somebody asked the Google box that you can have in your house. They said, what is the weather and temperature outside today? And it said it is minus 23 degrees. Blah 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 blah.
Faraday
blah.
cage. That's what I'm thinking of. A Faraday cage. That's obviously where Nikola Tesla was testing all his electronics, wasn't it? And he could stand inside the cage and it had all the bolts of lightning coming down, and it'd send it around him and not touch him. Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. Faraday cage.
Right. Anyway, so they asked Google what the temperature was. It says it's minus 23 degrees with a patch of cloud. And then it went, wait. Are you effing mad? Why don't you just move to California? Something like that. You heard it, didn't you? It went, are you effing mad? Why don't you just pack your bags and move to California where it's hot?
Let's talk about some more stuff that's bizarre, because I like talking about bizarre stuff. Ash, you're quite bizarre. Let's talk about you.
I'm not very bizarre compared to some of the things.
What else should we talk about? Give me something to talk about, people. What piques your interest? That's not magnet fishing, I'm not Pirates of Manchester, I'm not urbexing. Earth breathing. Well, there was it in Tokyo? I think it was. Was it Tokyo? And the road had cracked and it was moving.
Surely, is that not just called an earthquake?
What? No, because there was nothing. He was filming it, and it was just like moving like that, and it looked like it was breathing. It was weird. Oh, was it in the US? Yeah. Do you know what? Heavy metal magnet. Don't come to Scotland. It's not like wherever you live is just normal to you. I'm quite sure that if you come to Stockport, you'd find the Hat Museum really interesting.
No, I've lived in Stockport all my life. I've never been in the Hat Museum.
Never.
No, what?
Never been in the Hat Museum.
Have you?
No, never. Ever. Never, ever.
Me and
It
Brad got
literally looks
talking.
like the Earth is breathing for a while. Yeah, I've seen videos on it, Kelly.
Get it up, let me see it. Put Earth breathing and see what it does. I want to see this.
Earth breathing. Come on, YouTube. Earth. Oh, Earth breathing.
I need to see this video, just bear with me a minute.
Let's try this one. See it?
Yeah.
But in all fairness, that could be a swamp or something. Now look,
Yeah.
how weird's that? But the whole tree's moving up and down.
Everything's moving.
Everything.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Look, he's doing it again.
Yeah. Crazy. Absolutely craziness.
That is mad. But there again, it could be a swamp. Couldn't it?
Oh, it could be. Where's the one I've seen? Road.
The ground's moving,
Moving.
but it's like it's breathing. It's moving up and down and breathing, but the whole tree is moving up and down with it.
Natural phenomenon. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's mad, that, isn't it? It could be an air pocket, Gary. In all fairness, we've destroyed the ground that much. Yeah, you see these bloody potholes and the roads collapsing into meters worth of nothingness.
What the hell are you from? I'd be like that, mate, like looking into it, like, what's
Yeah,
going on?
it'd swallow you up, oh mate. It'd absolutely swallow you up.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yep. We've destroyed the Earth. Absolutely destroyed it.
There's a place in America, and it's a small town, but basically they've been drilling down into the...
Is it the ghost town where no one's allowed to live anymore?
Yeah, where there's an Earth's crust, and they've drilled through the Earth's crust to get salt. And what they do is they pump water through it, it dissolves the salt up, and then they suck it back up as a liquid. Now, because that's happened over the years,
Sulphur gas in it.
the hole has got bigger and bigger underground, and it's in the swamp areas, and there's a sinkhole in it, and it's a massive sinkhole, and now there's natural gases bubbling up from under the surface, and there's whole trees just being swallowed up in the middle of the swamp.
Oh, I've seen this
Just
one,
being,
yeah.
I mean, big, massive clusters of trees just being
disappearing.
sucked and disappeared underground, and nobody's allowed to live there. Well, there's people are still living there, but by their own risk, and they've had to be given these special meters to alarm them if there's any natural gases getting to the homes, and they've got to leave immediately because they can kill them. And that's mad, but that's you're not seeing that one. Can't remember what the place is called.
Yeah, how big is it? Heavy metal. Is it something like? Is it 8 miles deep or something like that? Is it 8 miles, or is it more? Have you seen the sinkhole videos? They swallow. Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm on about.
Boardsister.com.
Hey, alright.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, I was going to say hello, everyone. Hello. You okay?
Deepest in the world.
Is it 8 miles? 8 miles deep? 8.4 miles, something like that?
No, that's an M&M film.
What, 8 miles deep?
8 Mile.
Bloody 8 mile.
Bit like what happened in Russia.
They've destroyed the permafrost and the hole is growing all the time. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So one day Russia's going to get swallowed into the crust by a boat.
It is a hole in the water into which one throws money. What, like a wishing mark fountain?
Yeah, I have seen sinkhole. I have seen whirlpools that are constant. It's like somebody's pulled the plug at the bottom of the lake.
Yeah, it is.
And
That's
it's
exactly what it looks like.
And it's constantly, it never stops. But then why does the lake never dry up?
Is it being recycled? Don't know.
I've seen them ones. They're weird.
If it comes out somewhere, you might be able to wash your clothes in it. Like a wash cycle.
Wash your clothes and then go to the other side of the world just so you can get your clothes back
Yeah, they'll be out then. They'll be clean.
Yeah.
So, if you could drill from one side of the earth to the other, straight through, and then...
Global warming constantly giving us more water. Possibility.
Yeah, 8 miles. I thought it was 8 miles.
And that's a long way down, that.
If you drill, if they drilled a tunnel from one side of the earth to the other, yeah, it would take. I'm trying to think what it is now. It'd take. Don't matter where it is, yeah. If you did it from one side exactly to the other,
So point to point.
yeah, or if you did it even like from England to France, if you could do that, it would take exactly the same as it
Well,
would.
there is a hole from England to France. It's called the Channel Tunnel.
Idiot. Because of gravity, it would take the same time. Because gravity pulls you down to the centre, and then it's pulling you back towards the centre. So you'd accelerate to the middle, and then you'd decelerate, and by the time you get to the other side, it takes exactly the same. So if you do it from one side of the equator to the other side of the equator, it would take exactly the same time to fall and get to the other side as it was if you fell into a hole from, let's say, from England to Italy. Yeah, it'd take exactly the same time.
2 points to Ash.
Bader-Meinhof effect. Is that what it's called? I don't know.
Might be.
Is that
What's that about California?
Gravity Hills? Is that the one where on the train track? Heavy magnet. Is that the one near the train track?
Read out what he said.
It says we have some gravity hills here in California that you can set a ball. You can set a ball on, and the ball will roll uphill, or your car will roll uphill.
Yeah, man, I'd try that.
They did a test there on one of them, and it looked like an incline. Yeah, and there's a train track, and you start at the top, yeah, and you roll up the hill. Yeah, but actually, because of perspective, when they looked, it wasn't actually uphill; it was downhill. It's just perspective.
So it just looks like it.
It looks like it's uphill, but it's actually going downhill. Now they believe that there is a volcano in the Gulf of Mexico because the entire Gulf water is heating up more than the sun could do. Yes, dude, that is right. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. In fact, if I remember rightly,
So
it was
I could be
featured.
stood on the hill and it looks like it's going up, but
Yeah.
it's in fact it's going down.
Yeah, because what
That's
happened?
trippy, that.
What happened was on Ghost Adventures, they went there and they tried it because people were saying it was little kids because a train had crashed into a bus full of kids, and what they said was it was the kids pushing the car up the hill, and it would push out the way of the train tracks. And what they did, they threw a load of talcum powder on the back of the car, and it looked like handprints, those little handprints, but it wasn't. It was because the oil's on your hand from when you've shut the car previously.
Yeah.
It had dissolved the talcum powder.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. They got specialists in.
Missed his fingers. Watched
Yeah,
it.
right. Well, they got specialists in, and they actually got them to measure. Yeah, and where the car starts, it actually rolls downhill and not uphill. even though it looks like it's going uphill.
That's mad.
Crazy,
We're
absolutely
gonna have
crazy.
to Scott California gravity hills, then, aren't we? When if we come over to America,
Craziness.
that is mad.
The world is full of conundrums. Repent, the end is nigh. Well, the night is end at the end. Yes, you're not a post to so they can't find you. Right, hang on. Let me Google this. The Bader Meinhof.
What's that one?
Hang on.
I've seen
B-A-E-D-E-R Bader
MEIN DINHOF effect. I've seen that it's apparently there's one near Jay Greenbaum. Oh, we'll have to get Jeremy to go and do a video on that then, shall we? If it's not far from him.
The Bader Meinhof Complex is a 2008 German film by Uli Adel in his first non-TV directional project since the 2000s Little Vampire. Written and produced by Bernard and blah blah blah. The film is based off the 1985 German best-selling non-fiction book of the same
Electric
name.
Bay
Electric Bay in Scotland has the same effect.
Do you know what fat wood is?
Not me.
Yeah, fat wood. Steve Wood, fat wood.
Is
No.
it what, so it's a film? You're asking me to watch a documentary? Is that what it is? So it's not nothing
Frequency basis.
frequency bias. Jeremy, as in Jeremy Clarkson. Sorry, I had to make up Clarkson puns. JUSTASH. Roll up the hill, but really rolling down. Yeah, it looks like you're rolling up, but you're not. It's an incline, not a decline. Not an. Is that right?
Yeah, but surely would you not roll backwards if you're on a hill?
Yeah, but you're not on a hill, are you? It looks
Yeah.
like you're going up, but you're going down.
Right.
It looks like the hill goes up, but it's going down.
Eating, rolling.
Landscape illustration, exactly, Gary. Eating rolling pigeons. Okay. Okie dokie.
Well, we're going to have to check a few of these out.
There's lots and lots and
It's
lots.
an illusion.
There's lots of things in this world that do not make sense. Illusion. Delusion. It's an optical delusion.
Fat
Fat
wood.
wood is good for starting fires. He's good at starting fires.
The petrol.
Also, stop getting your anchor stuck when magnet fishing with That's Brad.
It's Brad that gets his stuck. I don't
Everything is an illusion, Ian. You're right. Everything is an illusion. Life is an illusion.
get- Brad is
Are
the
you
one
telling
that
me?
gets
Are
his
you
anchor
telling
stuck.
me? Yeah, that we're born to go to school, to work for the rest of our lives, to pay the government money to then die? Is that really what we're here for? I don't think so.
Well, it is for the
It's,
government. In the government's eyes.
We're indoctrinated from a young age to believe that that's life. That isn't life.
Well, see, there's a lot of people that don't do that. It's called the benefit system.
Yeah, but that's because benefits are paid for by us. Yeah. The Bader Meinhof is the phenomenon where one stumbles upon some obscure piece of information, often an unfamiliar word or name, and soon afterwards encounters the same subject again. Ah, okay. Right, I get you. No, I know I'm right, David, because life isn't about working and about stress and debt. You know, as soon as you're born, you're instantly millions in debt. Work that one out. How does that work? As a baby, you put millions of pounds or dollars into debt. How, as a baby, can you be put into debt? It is not right. That is not life. Life is what you make it. But because that's what we're told, that's what we believe. You're going to work for the rest of your life, and you're going to owe us money for the rest of your life because we say so. And then, you know, you work your fingers to the bone, and then you get these idiots who sit in Parliament or wherever. If you're in the UK, it's Parliament anyway. Yeah, who sit there just for turning up. They earn 500 quid just for signing a piece of paper and then fall asleep that we're paying for. How is that right?
And they buy bird houses with our money.
We are meant to work. We are, as a species, slaves. We're slaves. Every single one of us are slaves because we're told we're slaves because that's what we're made to be. There's no denying that. It don't matter what you do to not become a slave, you're always going to be a slave. It's as simple as that.
Unless you win the lottery.
Well, even then, you're a slave, yeah, because you're a slave to money. It's simple as that.
You're not wrong.
You go and find a decent job where you earn 80 grand a year, and straight away, 60% of it is taken off you for tax. How's that right?
Taxing you to live, aren't they?
They're taxing you. You are taxed for the right to live. You are a slave to the system. Every single one of us. I don't care what you do or what you say. Yeah, we're all slaves. Every single one of us. Yeah, do you know what? You go and work, you're a slave. You get stressed about life, you then become a slave of your own brain. You become a slave when you go out because you've got to buy everything in order to live. Oh, look, here we go. Here's Nestle saying, do you know what? People shouldn't be entitled to free water. That's just what Nestle have said. People are not entitled to free water. Why should people get water for free?
Because it's on the earth.
Well, you just said it, yeah, but no, what we'll do, yeah, we'll get this water here, yeah, that we're doing nothing with, and we'll put it in a bottle that says Nestle on. You then have to buy it off us.
And it's only tap water, isn't it?
Listen, I'll start the uprising right now, yeah? We're all slaves and we shouldn't be. Right? If every single person said, no, we're not paying tax, what are the government going to do? Come and arrest every single one of us? I don't think so. Are they really? No, they're not.
No, but they'd arrest a good chunk of us.
If you go to court, right? If you go to court, right, and the judge comes in and everyone is told to stand up, and then you're told to sit down. If you don't sit down, yeah,
they can hold you in
they can't do a thing because you say no. What you then say is, I
am equal to you.
As soon as I sit down, I am giving you power to tell me what to do. If you stand up, you say, I don't recognise your power over me. I don't recognise that you have power over my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because once you sat down, you've given to the system. Yeah. Once you sit down in that seat, yeah, you're giving them authority to say what they want to say to you, to have authority over your life, and to say, this is how it is. No, I'm going to stand up, yeah? I'm not giving you that power, and all they can do is ask you to sit down. And when you don't sit down, all they can do eventually is re-adjourn.
Yeah, they would get me and you, wouldn't they? Yeah, but you do that in a courtroom and see what happens.
Well, luckily, I've done nothing wrong to go to a courtroom, have I?
No, but I'm just saying, if you did that in a courtroom, see what would happen. They would throw you back in they'd put you in the jail.
No, well, why would they for not sitting down?
Yeah.
Saying, are you Stephen Wood? Well, that's a name that was given to me. I don't recognise that as my name, no. But you are Stephen Wood. No, that was a name that was chosen for me. I've not chosen that name. Someone else chose that name for me. That's not my name. I don't know who that person is.
I don't recognise that name.
I don't recognise that name as the name that I have. Everyone calls me that name.
And the government own the rights to your name.
To that name, exactly.
Basically.
They can hold me in remand, but as long as they're holding you in remand, yeah, what can they do? They can't do you for whatever you've done.
No, but you're still doing time.
No, there's the video, yeah. There's a video, right? And there's a copper pulls a guy over.
It's called old common laws.
That's what it is, right? There's a guy who was driving, and the copper pulls him, and the guy goes, "Can I see your license?" He goes, "I haven't got a license. I haven't got insurance. And I haven't got tax." He went, "What do you mean?" He went,
"Practicing my right to travel on the highway."
I'm just driving down there now to go and see Tony Blair. You know, I'm just going down there now, and the police officer was like, "Right." He goes, "I'm practicing common law. You know, I've got a right to travel in my car on this road because I'm practicing common law," and the copper let him drive off. Because he's practicing common law, and there's 3 rules to it, isn't there? There's, I will not harm, I will not break the 3 common laws, I won't hurt anyone, and I will live the way I want to live. It's something like that. I might have got them slightly wrong, yeah. But as long as you live by them 3 rules, what can they do? We are all slaves, every single one of us.
As long as the car isn't registered and has no license.
There we go.
So take your reg plates off and don't register.
Yeah, he didn't have any bylaws.
But apparently, even though you've got a logbook for your car, you technically, even though you can sell your car on, you don't own your car.
No, of course you don't.
You don't own your car.
Yeah, exactly.
Do as you will, but
that's the one. That's the one, Mrs. Finger. Yeah, but unfortunately, because every single day without realising it, you're playing by their rules. We're not living as by common law, are we? Because every day.
I don't need to get my car taxed, MOT or insured, do I?
As long as you want to live by common law. Yeah, exactly.
Sweet, I'm going out in my car.
World is a messed up place. and I'm getting damn right sick of it
Yeah,
because
you're just a
everything,
registered keeper.
everything everywhere is a con. Everything's a con. Everything's a con, and everything is a con. Can I say it again? It's all a con.
It's a con. You're being brainwashed. This is not a city. This is an illusion.
It's nothing about being radicalised. This is what I was doing on Friday. On Friday, me and my colleague at work were driving around Manchester, pissing ourselves, shouting out the window, "This is not real. This is not a city. Why are you here?" And everyone was looking at us like, "What the hell is this? What are these doing here?" We were absolutely pissing ourselves. It depends how far you're travelling, doesn't it, really? Well, good. Trina, let them watch me, because I've done nothing wrong and I've said nothing wrong. I hope they are watching me.
So the government do one.
like the BBC TV licence. What the hell's that all about? You have to have a licence to watch TV. Ooh, what should we do? I tell you what. Let's put a licence in place, because everyone wants to watch TV, and it's another way to make money. Let's do that, shall we? Yes, well done. Nice one. You're on to a winner there, boys.
What's that say?
It says 50 states, 2 territories, and 1 district of confusion. Right, bye, heavy metal.
See you
Look after
later.
yourself. Everything is a con, I'm telling you. It's absolutely, it's ridiculous. One day, I'm going to disappear. I'm going to go and build myself a little log cabin in the woods somewhere where no one can find me. And I'll live life the way I want to do it.
With me TV.
I will do. Do you know what? I will do.
I'll have me TV and I'll have it running on a generator.
No worries. Thank you for joining us, heavy metal.
Yeah, cheers, heavy metal.
I will do. I'm doing it. I'm going to do it, yeah, because you play by the rules, you pay your taxes, and what do you get? Nothing.
It's not a con, it's a conduct.
You get screwed up your backside all the time. One day, I am going to disappear off the face of this earth. Yeah, and
Like,
everyone will be like, "Where's
teleportation?
dude? Where's
Disappear?
dude? Where's Ash? Where's dude?" And you know what? We'll be laughing somewhere by a campfire. Yeah,
Log cabins, living off the land.
We'll be laughing at Nestle because we've got a nice clean stream there that we're drinking fresh water out of. We'll be laughing at all the food companies because we're out gathering our own food.
And we'll put a sign up in case Nestle come looking for us. Piss off, Nestle. This is our water. Yeah. Isn't it? Piss off, Nestle. This is our water.
The world is a messed up place.
Someone will show up and charge you for squatting. Listen, we'll be in the middle of nowhere. There'll be nobody that'll be wanting to travel to find us.
When they find you, they'll charge you for the land you're living on. Yeah, I'll do what I'll do. I'll build a tree house.
I know, yeah. We live in the trees.
Be called Tree Man.
The Tree Man Show. Not the Truman Show, the Tree Man Show.
Wi-Fi, internet. Yeah. Why does it cost us to have internet?
Because it costs somebody else to make it.
No, it doesn't. It's information. Us as people put information on the internet. Yeah. We make
We're
websites.
putting information on the internet now.
Right. But you're not charging people for that. YouTube are charging people for that.
It's a platform though, innit? So they're charging for the use of the platform.
Well, do you know what? Well, they shouldn't do, should they? Because
When
they've
they're
made money
charging
a million times over.
Well, yeah,
when
they're
they're putting ads on your
Yeah, well, that's
channel.
it. It's language, but
Sorry,
yeah, I
but
understand. Yeah, but YouTube is a platform. Are you getting off, Ian? Are
Is
you?
Ian going? Bye, Ian. Oh no, Ian, heavy metal saying later, Ian.
Alright, sorry.
What's Gemma said? I don't pay for a TV licence. I don't agree with the funding the paedophile ring. No, I don't either. Exactly. We even have sugar tax now. Exactly, Gary. Something else. What's going to be next?
Pasty tax.
Listen,
You get taxed on pasties.
right, here's
This
a new
is
one.
too fatty for you, so we're going to tax you on it.
Listen, Ash, every time you shut your curtains, it's called curtain tax, yeah? And you're going to be charged for it. To shut your curtains, there's going to be a little meter box by the side of your curtain there.
So every time you open and close it, you got to put 50p in the
like
side
them,
of
like
it.
them motorbikes, yeah, where the lock comes round, there'll be a lock on your curtain, and the only way you can open it is by putting 20p in it.
Because they're charging you for the use of the
Yeah,
curtain, or
yeah.
they're charging you for the use of the daylight.
You go around town, yeah? You need the toilet desperately. What have you got to do? Put 20p in to go around the revolver. Yeah?
I wouldn't put 20p in them toilets.
But yet we pay council tax and we pay what else do we pay? We pay
TV licence, council tax,
we pay
water
everything
rates.
in order to use them facilities, but then you charge to use them facilities again. It's batshit crazy. It is.
There you go, people. 30p in Bristol. It's £1 in Manchester in certain toilets. But there again, you're paying for the use of the toilet.
Yeah, but you've already paying for that by what you'd already be taxed.
Yeah, but it's for the cleaners to clean the toilets, isn't it?
No,
that
it's
you're
not.
paying.
No, it's not.
You know?
No, because you're paying for that already. Radar key, £2 eBay, opens all disabled toilets.
I can get one of them off me,
Nice.
mate.
Just pay different people. Do you know what though? Yeah, you look at cars. Cars, for example, yeah. Cars now, I know it's different in America, but here you have to have an MOT, you have to have insurance,
You have to
and
pay
you
for
have
your
to have
licence
tax.
as well,
Right,
in
yeah.
the first place, to be able to drive a car.
They make it that hard and difficult for you to get insurance. They ask you all these ridiculous questions. What colour's your hair? What clothes do you wear on a Saturday? How many children do you have? How many toes do you have?
How many times do you go for a
Oh,
poo?
look at this, yeah, we're going to hike your price by $1 million, by £1 million, yeah, by €1 million. Any question that you don't answer to their satisfaction, and it's hiked right up. And then you wonder why people drive around with no insurance, because they can't get it.
Right, going back to the common law.
Yeah.
Right to practice travel, yeah?
Right, go on.
Is that just on the highways?
That's just the right to travel on the
Right,
land.
so if that's the case, can I go to EasyJet, walk onto a plane and say I'm practicing the right to travel?
Well, no, that's because that's flying over to another country, isn't it?
It's worth a try.
Law of the land, I think that's a British thing, not a European thing. Tax vision. It could mean tax vision. It very possibly does mean tax vision. But the more I go into it, the angrier I get, because
Have you not noticed?
it really winds me up, because every single one of us are being done right up the backside.
Yeah, it's like most countries, you either pay tax on what you buy, your groceries, or you pay tax on your earnings. We get taxed on our earnings and on what we buy on our groceries and that.
Yep.
So we get double taxed over here.
Tax is a sham. It's an absolute sham.
And who's the tax man? Because I've never seen him.
The tax man is just a common phrase, yeah, because all these MPs, yeah, that are sat in these nice offices, these plush offices,
Two
with their own
houses.
tables, yeah, and these bloody lazy boy chairs that they sat in with a fridge full of champagne, yeah, that's us paying for that. You know what, you've got this at the minute, right? What is it, in Syria, yeah, where
Hang on, what's this one?
car insurance, when I cancelled Kev's car insurance, they told me I had to pay the remaining amount. Exactly, there we go.
And she said, no.
Yeah.
Well done, Mrs.
Well,
Finger.
this here, right?
They
this
told
Syria
us that
thing,
last time we cancelled ours and we told them to do one.
the America, France, and us have just bombed Syria. Have we not?
I don't know.
Right? So, Theresa May, our Prime Minister, has said there's no money. Nurse, there was a conference, and a nurse went, "Why are we not getting pay rise? We've not had a pay rise in 10 years." And she went, "Well, money don't grow on trees, does it?" Dead cocky. But then she authorises us to pay millions upon millions to go and bomb Syria. What has it got to do with us? Seriously, what has it got to do with us? Why can she authorise that, but she can't authorise a pay rise for nurses? She can't
Somebody that
authorise.
saves lives on a daily
She can't
basis.
authorise, yeah, to go and build 10,000 new houses for the homeless, you know, people who have served in a war for things like Syria and Afghan, yeah. She can't go and do that because money don't grow on trees, but she can authorise a party for all her constituents, yeah, thousands upon thousands of pounds, but she can't bloody go and build a new house, couple of houses. You know, it's so poor how they treat people. It's
the price of life to our governments, and the price of life is less than what other things are. So the price of what somebody's life costs is pennies, and they don't care about it. That's what it's about.
Yeah, I read a conspiracy the other day. I'm changing the subject a bit now, yeah. Sorry, anyone who's religious, yeah, please, I'm not trying to put anyone down. It's just a conspiracy I heard. And the conspiracy goes, yeah, that aliens started an experiment, and it was they put Joe Martyrs and saints out there, right? And it got that big that it's still around to this day as religion. So what they're going to do in the future is put anti-saints out there, bad ones, because they want to see what the effects will be on the world. Because it's that widespread now, religion, they want to see what will happen. So
they're going to put atheists on the planet then?
no, atheist is someone who doesn't believe in God. That's what an atheist is.
Which is religion in general.
Well-
Because religion is where you believe in a god. Yeah, it's a bit of a dodgy subject, that, isn't it, to be fair.
The world is messed up beyond all recognition. Let's rebel. Let's tell them all to do one. That's what I say.
Let's start a riot worldwide.
We are in the petri dish, Ian. I'm telling you.
Petri dish.
Absolutely are. We absolutely are.
No, we're not. We're in a look-alike in Men in Black. Oh, shit.
You sit and think about everything that you go through in life, and what is it for, really? To die. Well, do you know what? I could not pay me taxes, and I could not play by my rules, and the end result would still be the same. So,
What, you'd still die?
well, yeah. So, what is the point, really? It's a
Yeah,
sham.
but it's your quality of life, isn't it?
What quality of life have we got at the minute, Ash? Really, seriously.
I like my life, thank you very
What
much.
quality of life have you got now that you wouldn't if you didn't pay them things?
Well, look at Africa. They've got no quality of life, have they? Because they're struggling like shite.
Yes, Pat, Rusty, should me and you go and get some pitchforks and kick off big time? We'll start a two-man revolution. Should we do it? Yeah, I'm up for that. Dead right I am.
Last fag out of this pouch.
Well, good thing you got another one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Life is a sham. I'm going to keep saying that now. Let's go, yeah, Kelly, there's number
That
3.
can be your next one that you shout around the city centre tomorrow.
Life is a sham. I'm going to do it. I'm actually going to do it.
This is not a society. It is a sham.
It is a sham. Do you know what? Yeah, the only reason that any of us are here is because of time and space and because of chromosomes. Yeah.
No,
one,
it's
one time, listen, your mum and dad, yeah, there was a minute later in what they were doing, yeah, you could be a completely different person. Yeah, let me put it that way to you.
Don't start on the flat earth. It's a boring sort of
Oh, no,
subject.
let's start on the flat earth. There's another conspiracy, innit? Let's do this. Let LP. That LP is meant to be this emote. Oh, right, okay. Give it a couple of years, there'll be a revolution in this country. We are being pushed too far. Well, I said it the other day on mine, didn't I? There was a conspiracy about...
Shall we start the revolution of JUSTASH? Free the people!
yeah, exactly,
Power
magnetised
to the
fishing.
magnets! Magnets to the power!
Listen, yeah, 9/11, and I've said this to you, and I'll say it again, 9/11. The conspiracy goes, and I think it's very, very plausible.
Maybe
yeah?
the earth is a dish.
Maybe the earth is a can of beer, and we don't know it, and someone's drinking us, laughing at us, yeah, and we're actually...
So I'm drinking another universe
very
right now.
possibly, very, very possibly, yeah. It goes, right?
And I'm breaking the seal on the makings of a new earth right now. Oh! So there's the new earth, and I'm going to drink it. To them, it's going to be millions of years.
That's got 1 million civilizations in it, yeah. And you're about to put them all in your stomach.
Probably
and
1 million calories.
That's what they call the big freeze. Not the Big Bang. What you've just done there is the Big Bang, yeah. And right at this minute, they've gone through 1 million generations because that's how quick time goes in that can of beer. The Earth could be a 10-inch. It could be. You're very true there.
10-inch pizza.
10-inch penis. Could be. I didn't swear. I kept it clean. In all fairness, you can't have me, can you?
Well, it's borderline clean, but yeah.
Do you remember Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Yes,
Yeah.
I do remember Honey, I
I've
Shrunk
got
the
it on
Kids.
DVD.
Kelly, it doesn't matter what any of us do, yeah? Control is an illusion. We have no control over any situation. Unless every single one of us is prepared.
Well, if you think about it, all war is about is controlling another country.
We've got no control. Even Donald Trump, in his position, has no control. Even Theresa May has no control, yeah? Control is just an illusion. That's all it is. You regret me coming around for this one?
No, it's fine. You're keeping it clean, so it's fine.
Shall we move to movie talk now? No, we shouldn't move to movie talk. What we can do if you want, I suppose.
EU is the third richest.
Third Reich basically takes away identity and ruins everyone's poop. Hitler would have loved it. It's crazy. It's baffling. Absolutely, the world is a baffling place to live in. Absolutely baffling.
Yeah, man. Let's talk
Absolutely
about
crazy.
movies now then. What do you want to talk about on movies? Is it James?
Shall we move to movie now? Talk now.
let's move to movie talk then. Who wants to talk about this? What movie is everybody looking forward to?
Yeah, Infinity War, definitely looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to Deadpool 2 because my mate's in it. How cool is that? And I'm going urbexing with him tomorrow. I'm going urbexing with a Hollywood star.
Hopefully you are, anyway.
Oh, we'll be doing Deadpool 2. My mate's in Deadpool 2. He's in it. He only plays a small part, but he's in it. I wonder how much he got for it. I'm going to ask him tomorrow. I'm going to say, come on, Jake, tell us. I got 50p. I'll be like, what?
I mean, I've wound myself up now talking about the
Well,
government.
don't.
What's this? Call me,
Just call me James.
just call me James. You can hear the CWF 1993 part.
Right, no worries, James.
Jinxed.
What's your favourite film of all time, James? What's your favourite film to date? Can be anything you want. Yeah, Deadpool, I reckon, will be really good, Mrs. Finger. And if you want, Mrs. Finger, I'll get you a signed autograph off me, mate. Because I'm sure you'll have some photos there.
Who would play the part of Ash in the JUSTASH movie? Alan Carr.
What? Are you mad? 2012, as it's been
The best destruction to date. It's a good film. It's okay.
Garrett Alan Carr. Why Alan Carr? Look nothing like me. Keith Lemon.
Yeah, whatever.
Keith Lemon.
Whatever. Bloody, I don't know who would play you.
Come on, who'd play JUSTASH in the JUSTASH movie?
Explore with Jake.
Travis who?
I don't know who that is.
Travis Fleming is Ash.
Flimmel.
Flimmel. Google.
Alright, bye, magnetised fishing.
See you later, Magnetize. Google. Travis Fleming. Let's see what he looks like. I like the oldies, BW preferably.
Off the Viking show.
Mr. Bean is as dude.
Cheers. Nice one, Edward. Thank you. I don't think Mr. Bean goes deep as I've just gone then.
Who's that? Kurt from Corrie. Kurt from Corrie. Oh my god.
Bloody Chesney more like.
No, me. Kurt's daft as thick as a two short planks, isn't he?
I'll say what DVDs I have, but I have at least 100 plus. DVDs, they'll be something of the past soon, won't they?
Nobody uses DVDs anymore.
Everything's going to be bloody...
Nobody even uses Blu-ray really
digital
anymore. It's all... You just stream it on the internet, don't you? That's all I ever do.
This is a movie and you're playing yourself. Just wait till the end and read the credits.
Travis Fleming.
No one goes that deep, dude.
Come on, do this Travis Fleming. I want to see it.
Travis...
Fleming, is it? Flemmel.
Fleming. That guy. You know him?
Oh, Ragnar. That is a good match, but he's not got my eyes.
No one goes that deep, dude. And Rusty, I know no one goes that deep. I went that deep, though.
Do you think for Comic Con I could dress up as Ragnar Lothbrok? It's not really a comic, though, is it? Are you coming Comic Con with us this year?
Possibly. Who knows?
Well, I
don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing
tickets.
tonight, mate. Never mind.
Well, you sat here chilling with us.
For now, I am. Have I noticed the man in... Hey, I tell you what, there's another one. There was a fella, right, who kept reporting on social media who's been followed by the police
Right.
in America,
Right.
and he kept posting pictures, and there was what, bloody hell, what was he called now? Let me find this. Just talk a minute, Ash.
I could get a wig, Kelly, but it's not. I'm off to Comic Con in Nottingham. When you going? When is it? May in Nottingham. Comic Con. Oh, I might see if Brad wants to have a trip down there, Mrs. Finger. That might be a good little meet up. It's not far to Nottingham. Nottingham Comic Con. May 5th. Oh, it's only a few days away.
May 5th?
Yeah. Nearly in May now.
2 or 3 weeks, isn't it?
3 weeks. Yeah, 3 more thumbs up. Thank you, people. Cheers, Gary.
Who was it now?
Yeah, you can't beat Manchester Comic Con apart from New York Comic Con. They've got a real Peter Griffin at New York Comic Con. Hey, Lois.
That was pretty good, actually. I'll give you that one.
Hey, Lois.
What the deuce? Go on, talk with it.
I don't know what to say.
We'll think of something.
I love it. Family Guy. Hey, Quagmire. What you doing? Week Saturday.
Ah, this one here.
Film.
Horrific story of man murdered by corrupt police.
How long is it though?
We've all heard tales of
50
police
minutes long.
corruption and brutality by now.
7.
But this story may surprise and disturb you. In January,
Fresno, right, okay. So, you might have heard of this story. There was a fella in Fresno who was reporting that he was being stalked by the police and he wasn't being taken seriously. So,
Don't like football.
so what he did, he set up video cameras at his house.
He likes United.
Yeah. He set up a video camera and the video camera caught some really strange things, and it was random cars pulling up outside his house. People would get out the car, walk past his house looking, and get back in the car. And then the police cars would keep stopping outside his house, looking, and they'd be there for hours. And then he'd report it, and then the next day, there'd be 3 police cars outside his house, and they'd all be stood round like this, looking. Yeah, and he reported it to the Fresno police.
I support Man U but never watch football. How
Right.
can you support Man United if you don't watch it?
So, one day, he looked out of his window, and it was on video camera, and there was an SUV with the side door open, and it had this big camera pointing at his house, and he thinks it was what they called, Joe, the cameras that can see through brick walls, heat.
Oh, heat-seeking camera.
Yeah, one of them. He thinks it was one of them, right? And then he tweeted something along the lines of, yeah, if I'm dead in a few days, report this to the police. It's the police that are doing it. And the next day, he reported it again. And then on the 3rd day, or 4th day, he was found, stabbed to death, and his house was burnt down. And the Fresno police put a report out the same day saying that someone had stabbed him to death, and his house was burnt down. But then a few days later, they retracted it, saying that he'd burnt his own house down and stabbed himself. There's a conspiracy for you. Has anyone ever heard that story before? Very weird. Very strange tale.
Secret agents, mate. I know them all. I work with them.
Absolutely craziness. Absolute craziness. Why would you do that? Cecil Hotel killing. Which is this one, Kelly?
Don't know. We'll have to look it up. Cecil Hotel killing.
Have you seen that ghost one in a hotel?
Yeah. Where
He's in a hotel. No, it's a hotel. Yeah. And there's a hotel room, and there's people in a room next door, and they report, listen, you need to get someone up here straight away because
Someone's being murdered next door.
in the room it sounds like someone's getting murdered, and I can hear all this screaming, and the receptionist can hear all this screaming on the phone. So they send the security guard up, and the security guard's like, listen, something's going on here. Someone is screaming the tits off in this room. Yeah, and they could hear it over the walkie-talkie. And they're going, don't go in the room, don't go in the room, don't go in the room. So the guy's going, listen, I've got to go into this room because if something's going on, yeah, I need to sort it out. So he's opened the door up, got in there, no one in there.
But as he opens the door...
As the screaming stops, yeah, everything's been turned upside down. Yeah, the room's destroyed, the shower's on, the taps are on. But then on the video on the CCTV, you see a ghost walk out of the room.
I've seen it.
Weird, mate. Weird. And the room was destroyed, absolutely destroyed, David. You've obviously seen it, haven't you?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Absolutely bizarre. But you can hear it. When he's on the wall, you can hear the screaming. Ah, ah. Weird. Carpet pulled up and everything. Wait, how odd's that? You couldn't make it up, could you?
Yeah, but you see the figure proper...
Walk out of the room, yeah.
walk out.
Come out and go to the
And
right.
it's a
like
tall
that.
man, innit?
Yeah. Hear about the Hillary deep web snuffing. Listen, Rusty, you're into all that deep web stuff, aren't you? That's a bit too much for me.
What's that?
I don't know. It's deep web. I don't go into that because that's when you start getting bloody stalked by the police and all CIA and that, innit? Deep web, dark web, and all that crap. That's the stuff. That's the stuff you can't find on the normal internet. You go into the
That's when you
deep
can
web.
buy wives off the internet, innit? The dark web.
Drugs and weapons and all sorts. Yeah. Absolutely craziness.
Should we do an experiment on the dark web? We'll order some uranium and see if it turns up.
Yeah, you can order the uranium, I'll go home. Right? That's how it'll go.
No, we'll film it all. We'll just see if we can do it, and then we'll film it all so that we've got.
I know,
an
Rusty,
alibi.
I'm only joking with you, mate. I'm only joking with you. You probably researched it or found it on YouTube. But bloody hell, yeah, go stuff. What's homunculi? Homunculi. Is that how you pronounce it?
Homunculi.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. What is that, Kelly? Do I need to Google this as well now? What's this? Let me Google.
H-E-M.
Hang on. H.
E-M.
Yeah.
O-C-N-C-U-L-I.
If you buy.
Yeah. If you buy uranium, you will have Kim Jong-un.
Oh, it's coming up with his Warhammer.
Kim Jong-un. And what? On your hands, so don't. Is chicken egg a human sperm?
It's a chicken egg and a human sperm. I've seen that video and that weird creature grows.
Mate,
Is it homunculus experiment? Have you pronounced it wrong? Have you spelled it wrong?
I might have spelled it wrong
No.
too.
Human sperm into a chicken egg. Yeah, I've seen it. I have seen that video.
Put
Do you
it
really
on,
believe?
let's
Do you
see
believe it though? Do you believe it?
What comes out?
Some weird like thing.
Live? Alive?
Well, it looks alive when it's moving. Yeah.
So, here's one of the most disturbing videos.
I hate it when they do that.
So he's put a human sperm into a chicken egg. Oh, yeah, that makes fast forward.
Imagine he spilled it on his fingers now, it'd be well gutted.
Successful animal. Here's
Come on,
one.
just
Two
shows.
videos, it's always to a certain
What? Oh, for God's sake!
Hey, is this video
point. Even in the video where the creature appears to look at the person, it does so in a way that looks as if it's being controlled.
Yeah.
I then started to think about the
it
potential
moving?
of using magnets and plasticine or other type of materials to create this, and I tried my own demonstration.
Debunked. It's been debunked apparently.
Now the magnets I used
I think it might be.
enough, but
Might be.
you kind of get the picture. Not only that, I also found plenty of other videos where people made actual sea creatures appear to come out of eggs, like
Yeah,
small
I've seen
fish
that
in
one. I've seen it. I've seen him.
way that is shown in the
So it's a
video.
hoax.
Well, yeah, apparently so.
It's a hoax.
Apparently. There's so many things out there. It's just crazy, isn't it? Who knows? Right, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm sick of talking about conspiracies and weird stuff now. Can get myself worked up.
Should we call it quits?
It's it could be because we've had 2 hours. It was supposed to be an hour. We've done more than double what we said. So it could be time to go, people.
We've only done an hour and a half.
No, we haven't. We've done 2 hours.
Oh yeah, 100. It's in minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, I think we're gonna call it quits, people. It's been emotional.
It's been
It's been
exciting.
yeah. I'm just finishing this up in 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I'll come up in a minute. Right. We're gonna call it quits, people. So thanks for watching. Thanks for getting involved in the chats. Yeah. Other than that, as to the CIA, do one.
That's it. Stream cuts off just that.
Yeah, I don't care if you turn up at my door. If I die tomorrow or tonight, you know it's because some government agencies have been and caught me.
Thank you, everyone.
But yeah, thanks for watching. And thanks for joining in the conversations. And other than that, you know what I'm going to say now? Gary's already beat me to it. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Which isn't a lot.
See you
Bye.
later.